Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ben from the Ben Herrera Show, and tonight we have a great show. And I'm going to repeat that because I don't even know if I was live.
You weren't live. Now you're live.
I'm live now.
You're live now.
So, what's up, everybody? Why does it keep switching cameras? Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ben from the Ben Herrera Show. Of course, you know everybody that's here. Even Marcos.
What's up? What's
What is
up?
your camera?
My camera's right here.
I know
Your guys' camera's gonna be right here.
Hold on.
I was looking.
Yeah, your camera's right
I
here.
was looking this way.
Hold on, I got to go to your camera because your camera.
No,
is
it's
closed.
the.
Where's your
Can you tell we're amateurs singing? Right.
Yeah.
Hold on, Marcos. I got to.
Oh, you guys look cute. Look at that, brothers juntos.
Hold on, I got to fix your camera. Oops, there.
You got it?
Yep.
That was the wrong one.
No, that's right.
I got my whole stuff on there.
No, I just switched it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, anyways, of course that would happen.
Of course.
But tonight we got two special guests. We got Roy and Ray Valdez in the studio. Let's put them on camera.
Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome,
I
gentlemen.
didn't.
Thank you.
I didn't.
Thank you.
plug
I would have done it.
It's all good.
Hold on one second. So it's funny because we have two sponsors today, and one of hold on. Oh, did I plug them on?
Otra vez.
Whoa. Anyways.
We could prepare all day and we'll still get this in.
Yeah, don't feel bad. It goes like that in
they
heads up
do.
sound, man. Right?
Yep,
You know.
exactly.
Yep.
All right, so
Elias, welcome. Xavier,
Welcome,
welcome.
Elias.
Brandon,
What's going
welcome.
on, Chief?
what? I'll just use this
What's up,
camera
guys?
because that other one's not working.
Everybody's watching.
Thank
So
you
we
for joining.
got our sponsors. Let's go with our sponsors real quick. So our newest sponsor that came on. What I know, right? Get it together.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon. It never fails. Anyways, so we got a new sponsor. It's called Ninja Express.
Hey, that's,
Right
what I'm
here in
talking about.
Holland.
That's what I'm talking about.
So awesome company. They just started not too long ago. They have a cool slogan, actually. It's where every bite tells a local story.
Oh.
Because they actually are going through a lot of companies in the Holland area. So their goal is to basically be like DoorDash but better. So you want to play with that so bad.
I do.
I thought it was. I actually thought it was a Chinese takeoff.
Mic check.
No, actually,
But,
it's a delivery place.
Okay.
Yeah, it's here. Actually, let me. I have their website up. Let's go to that real quick. And here it is. This is their website. It's called, like I said, Ninja Express. They go through. Actually, let me see what restaurants they go through. So if you order food through them, you know you can go through Fat Burrito, Five Guys, Dairy Queen, pretty much all the Arby's. And there's new ones coming up. Upleaf Cafe, Rock and Tie. I can never say that word. I'm not.
Rock and tie.
No, just
Fuck, my glasses on.
El
Oh,
Pache.
Hirachi.
They got them. That's how white I am. I'm just kidding. Robinson's Popcorn. There's plenty. There's plenty to go around. They got a lot of business. They're really, really, really good people. That's loud.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're pretty good. And then we also have. What is it? You know what? I thought I turned it off. Why is it? Stop. Oh, because I remember I set it to where it starts when I push stream. And then we also got Pure West Compassion Club right here in Holland, 9730. 9730. It sounds like a radio station.
9730.
97.3. No,
Adam Street.
97 Adam Street, right here in Holland. So,
I think you can live with that.
Pure West.
yep,
Yeah.
Pure West. Have you dealt with them yet?
They're out on
On Adam Street.
Adam Street, off of 16th.
The old
way out
third.
there by the freeway.
Yep.
We did I was running sound for George Martinez, and that's
Oh, okay.
the reason that we did his
Oh,
opening
Bummer.
out there first. Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
did his opening out there.
Yep.
So
That's
Okay,
awesome.
so you know what's
Oh,
that.
that's right. That was you guys.
So I was running sound for
I saw
George.
pictures of that.
Martinez.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep. So he's
Primos,
Okay.
Primos, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
again. They are the one of the longest running. What do you call it? Compassion clubs here in basically West Michigan. They've gotten over 15,000 certifications, and their med card is only $110. So that's
That is
pretty
cheap.
good.
That
That's
is cheap for what, most are charging.
So let's get to our guests.
Yes, let's do that. They've been patiently waiting. Thank you for patiently waiting, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining the show. That's
how
very
yeah.
awesome.
It happens
Yeah,
that way.
It's a
you know.
pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll pass it over to you because you had the first question.
All right. Well, first of all, let's Roy
Oh
introduce
yeah, let's do
yourself.
that first.
Yep, thank you. I'm Roy Valdez.
I'm Ray Valdez.
Thank you for
And you guys
joining the
are?
show.
Grupo Viento.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect timing. I like how you guys said it at the same time. That was good. You guys practiced that on the way here. No.
Man, thanks to everybody that's joining in. Wow.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people.
That's
There's-
cool. Man.
Amazing.
So-
Thank you.
You guys.
Viento.
So you guys were playing Saturday at the Gun Lake Casino at the 131
Yeah.
Sports Lounge.
Yep.
How did you guys feel about that show?
Oh my goodness, man! Just thank you to first of all, welcome everybody. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us today
Mhm.
on the Ben Herrera Show. Thank you to the guys here, to Marcos and Ben,
Thank you.
Malik.
Thank you.
Man, yeah, that was a great show. And when you see a crowd like that, you feed off of that crowd.
Yeah.
It just gives you more, more animo. Yeah, and it was a great night. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Because it was the first time we jammed there at the casino, but.
Okay.
Right.
That was cool, man. Seeing and you see,
We
see a
gotta
lot of
thank
people.
Mr. Luis Calderon for
Yeah.
giving us the
Oh,
opportunity
there you go.
to perform out there.
Amen.
Right along with Grupo Ilusión from Pontiac. It was an honor. Thank you. Thank you for having us out there. We enjoyed ourselves.
Yes. Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Guys really liked it. So thank you.
I really enjoyed it because you guys played most of the good hits and stuff that we grew up to.
Right.
Yeah.
And you guys,
Exactly.
it was funny because it was like I was jamming out. I was trying to take a video and I was jamming out, right? And all of a sudden you just switch over to another song. I'm like, that was a hell of a mix.
Well, it's funny
I
too.
quit recording. All right.
It's funny too because when I think I was talking to Michael and he was like which ones he wanted to record,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know Spanish, so I have no idea what you're saying. No, what the song was saying.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna.
He went
record
with
all
the
that.
beating on my eyes.
Right.
That's funny because my grandpa used to say that because he used to make fun of how we listened to rap music back in the '90s.
Oh,
I
yeah.
go, whatever, grandpa. Yeah. No, I said, whatever, grandpa. You guys' music always goes boom, 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 boom. And I'm like- he looked
Hey, we
like,
had the
really?
beat down.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was
cool.
cool.
Era un guitarra ya.
Right. That's all you need. A guitar at a party, at a Mexican party.
Yeah.
Yep,
Exactly. And if somebody got an accordion, that's an extra. That's a bonus.
So let's
up,
take the
Brandon?
time
What up,
since we
Kiki?
introduced everybody.
Sure.
We got everybody lined up right now. Why don't we just go ahead and show the video? Everybody, I want you guys to check out this video that Black River Studio created for Grupo Viento. A lot of editing and a lot of sound engineering went into this. So thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Malik, for everything you guys done for this video on Grupo Viento. Thank you very much.
Of course.
You guys did an awesome job.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to put myself in there, but I'm talking. So, but thank you guys. You guys did an awesome job. That video,
It was good.
when me and Ben were sitting down here, we were actually watching this video, and we were editing it. As soon as he was like that, and he was like that drum solo where it just started going slow motion.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, I'm like, oh,
I was.
that's it right there.
I don't pat myself on my back or nothing. But
Say, there you go.
I'm just humbled and it was. I liked it, enjoyed it. I was like, whoa, I'd never seen that an overhead over me like that. And I was like, man, okay,
That was cool.
So we got a lot of
cool
shots. We have a lot of shots of over the shoulder, especially with the accordion, the keyboards,
Right.
the drums.
Yeah.
With the guitar and the bass, we got it where it's the bottom of the bass looking up at the neck.
Okay.
So we got a bunch of pictures like that, which it was
Right.
rocking.
Yeah, actually, there was a lot of moving parts going on that night. So
Do you guys get upset that we walk around and video and you're like, hey, get the hell
Well,
out of
I'm
the way.
facing.
I
Now,
thought that.
now,
No,
There was a picture of me, and wasn't my greatest side because I think it was the back of me.
Oh,
Like, man, everybody got, I'm thinking, I'm sitting there going, everybody got a face shot on that clip, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's the back of me. Boy, that doesn't look good.
but it was all natural, which is what I
Right.
liked about it, because everybody was acting natural, everybody was doing their thing.
Yeah.
But our thing was, damn, are we getting in the way? He's probably on the drums going, hey, I seen Naruto over there, but they're in the way. Get out of the way. No, I lost my beat.
Right.
But no.
No, you guys did great. No, you guys were not in the way.
And everybody loved your music. I mean, you got hinted from, I'm talking like teenagers to adults.
Yeah.
And they were all jamming, it was all dancing, they were bailando.
That's the thing about it. We try to reach everybody. We're more old school.
Yeah.
That old school Tejan music's still out there.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
So-
Donald didn't die.
No.
It's the spirit of people that died.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
true. Very
Yes.
well put.
Yeah,
That's very
exactly the
well
way
put.
it
Yeah.
is.
That's the spirit of La Raza.
So Brandon says, let me know what you guys think of the sound of the video. That
Oh, yeah, the video. What do you guys think of the sound? Well, let's play it.
Let's play it.
Let's play this video. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
We worked really hard on this video. So go ahead and play it for them.
Okay, let's actually hold on. Let me. I got to take these logos off so people can actually see it.
And again, no matter how much we prepare, there's always something.
You're always adjusting.
Yeah.
In the music business, in the rate, it's always an adjustment somewhere around the line.
All right, here we go. Come on. Hold on. You're gonna have to turn that up. Where's my mouse?
They can't hear it.
Hold on.
All right, we'll
It's
start this
because
over.
you got this plugged in.
Oh, here.
There. Ooh, that's gonna be loud.
Did you switch over?
Yeah.
Well,
We'll get
there
it
we go.
again.
Let's start over so you can start from the beginning.
Yeah, because that weird. This
That's weird.
the way they're lined up.
Yeah.
They move down.
Gonna put a big screen.
Oh, they see a big screen.
Oh, we got that. Okay. It's off. The video and the sound's off.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's right. They're playing live over here. I forgot. That's just.
Yeah. It's live here, but it's delayed.
That part right there. I love that part. All that slow motion and it blends out.
Yeah, it does.
Like that.
Yeah.
He always
Big
stared at you.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, we got that little smile.
Yeah.
Good guy. That's
Double
cool,
take.
man.
That's double take.
Yeah. Wow.
That's nice.
Wow.
Nice work, guys.
Good job, brother.
Black River Studios, people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We got this at the
We
end.
got that. at
Oh
the end.
my God, that's cool. Yeah.
I hope we got all the names right.
Oh yeah. You got it right. You got it right. Heck yeah.
Cool. Because I was like, cause, was it?
I-
Or no, it was you that
was-
was sent it. That
Was-
responded that one of the names were wrong or something like that.
Oh,
we forgot somebody or
On the
something.
on the
Xavier?
on the song.
I think it was the song.
The song.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the song's
Yeah,
name
it
was
was
wrong.
like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know what the.
But what do you guys think? He was.
That was great,
That was
brother.
good work,
that was,
man.
that, you guys,
Appreciate
you
it,
guys
man.
did a
Thank you
tremendous
very
job. You know, it's weird when you see yourself,
Yeah.
you know, on a video because I don't go back and listen to our music. You
Really?
Know?
We don't.
I don't.
we've
You know,
never-
it's just me. You know, that's just the way I am.
Okay.
But when you see it like this, as somebody else's work, that's the. You know, of course, just people videotaping. I catch
Right.
it. Okay. But when you guys, the way you guys did it, you know, I mean, that's
That's a professional work there.
yeah, that's
we
professional.
we took time. I mean, it was a
You
lot of
sure
late
did.
hours. A lot of late hours.
Right.
It took us a while. That's right.
And then Brandon with the sound and the sound engineer, Brandon took the music,
audio part.
the audio part, and he
Mixed it in.
Pretty
actually
much mastered it.
he amplified it.
Oh,
Yeah, because it sounds nice and clean.
Yeah.
Nice and clean.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
like
it sounds good. Sounds
that's
good.
why
We
we hired
appreciate you guys.
that. Well, hey,
Brandon's really good with that.
That's good.
That's his
forte.
Yeah,
butter type thing. What do
There
you
you
call
go.
it?
but you know, without the guys backing us up,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be possible without what we're doing there wouldn't be without them. I mean, because
Right.
they take all the including my cousin Ray.
Mhm.
I mean, they're the backbone of the band. You know?
Right.
They're the ones that
Right.
make it sound the way it sounds. You know,
Yeah. I mean, you
and
guys
without
kinda got
them,
there,
there's no us. You know,
Yeah.
Correct.
Mike, Compadre Junior, Leo Mendoza, Mike Medina on keyboards, my brother, Xavier Garcia on percussion.
Yeah.
You know, we have Baldo Contreras. You know, I mean, without that crew,
Mhm.
you know, and that night we had Mr. Ortiz,
Ernie,
Ernie
Ernie,
Ortiz,
yeah.
sitting in on bass with us.
Yep.
That
that boy's a bad boy on that.
Oh
band.
my
he was
goodness!
But you know the
Wow.
work, the work,
Good.
the work.
Yeah.
On, we do the work on stage, but a lot of the work that we do on the live shows goes. We need to, give thanks to our road crew.
Yeah.
To Junior Torres,
Yeah.
to my son Isaiah, my son DeMario. Them guys, they go with us. Osvaldo Contreras.
Oh, yeah.
They work their butts off.
For the setup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
And throughout the night, they're boom,
Yeah.
hey, I need this, or
and they're catering to us as we're on stage. Hey,
That's cool.
we need some waters on the stage with guys. What do we need?
yeah.
Because
And
it's-
we're
it's
all a
just
family.
done.
We're all a family, whether we're blood or not blood.
Right.
We're all a family, and we look out for each other. If somebody's gonna go get something to eat, bring something to eat for everybody. Something like that.
Whatever.
We take care of each other. We
Yes.
look out for each other.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Especially on the road. Porque when you're on the road with guys, they get.
A little freaky. Oh, I'm sorry.
We won't go into that one. Don't let nobody videotape me on the bus, man. That was a mistake.
You didn't never bring it up again.
Yeah.
Man. I'm to erase that. Right. Yeah, but anyway, if there's any, money coming to it, but I mean,
Allthefans.com. No.
right.
We when we go on the show, we take care of each other because we get there, we're family. We look out for each other. We're calling each other on the phone. Hey, you there yet? How or
Where you at?
we're on the bus or whatever. We're just making sure we're all good.
And we do a lot of laughing, man. Everybody, we do a lot of laughing.
So that's
Yeah.
basically what we do at the studio. We look after each other's backs. We
Right.
actually have each other's back.
Yeah.
And,
Exactly. And
we're
that's what it's about.
familia. That's what it is.
And it's perfect too because I'm sure you guys do it too. You're gonna have your arguments, you're gonna have your disagreements, and it's like, but then you turn around and be like, all right, we got a show to go. We
Right.
drop all that. We got things to do.
And we don't do too much of that.
Right.
We don't do too much arguing,
And that's
because
a good thing.
everybody knows
What their job is.
what we got to do, including myself. You know,
We're all professionals.
you know, we don't-
we're professionals.
got-
We've done all the little. I think we've grown as because this year is 40 years for us.
Oh, nice.
And
Good job.
Yeah.
on Father's Day.
Happy.
on Father's Day, that's
You
when
know,
we started.
Yeah, that's
40
awesome.
years ago.
That's
You know, we did. We those were the stepping stones, the little arguments that you go through
Oh, yeah.
as the band gets
It's
through it.
progressive.
You know, and you learn. You know,
Right.
boom, hey, we learn how to get along together. This is
Oh,
you
I've been in bands.
you know,
too.
so-
Well, you know what it,
I know what it is.
what
So
it's
now
like.
we've been together so long that we know each other. We know what we're gonna do on stage. So there's
Yeah.
no
You're already ready
arguing
for it.
about it. We just talk about things. You know, boom,
Yep.
what we can do better, or
When we talk about our familia and our kids, and and
Yeah.
what's everybody
exactly.
going through, and if
Yep.
we have an issue, a health issue, we look up.
Exactly what we
Pretty
do.
much what we
You
do.
know,
Exactly what we do. Hey,
because we're family.
That's
Yeah.
that's how you build. That's how you grow.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
You know?
sometimes it's hard to talk to somebody that we're a band, so we can talk to each other. Let's boom. I want to know what's going on because I see something's going on, brother. We hey, bro, I need dude, well, let's pray about it real quick and
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
and
Same thing.
Yeah.
put it in God's hands and we're all gonna be good
Yeah.
because when you're hurting, we all hurt.
We're all
Yeah, exactly.
we're all going through. We're all going through it.
We're
Right
going
along
through
with
some,
you.
we're going through some right now that we just went through. We just buried our mom on
Our condolences, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times
I
I put
appreciate
it on every try to put it on everybody's
Right.
media. I'm like,
we
I-
appreciate
I-
all
appreciate
we
it.
appreciate everybody.
And just so everybody knows, whoever on my page, on my Facebook page, whoever sent in, everyone that sent in condolences, I'm sorry, I read each and every one, and that's the God honest truth, and I hit a heart on everyone, or else I would comment. We just the love and respect that got shown to my mom was it was tremendous. It was pretty cool, man, and
Yeah, definitely.
we
Straight up condolences.
she touched a lot of people's lives without even realizing.
Yeah.
You
She
know-
didn't know how many.
But that's funny because most in the generations and older generations they touch a lot of souls and not knowing they're just being they just had a heart of gold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very
You know,
true.
and then they just do what they do best.
Yeah.
and that's live by the,
Exactly.
the word of God and do what they do.
I mean, if you guys would have gone to the house with us two moms, she would have treated you like she treats us, like one of her own.
Oh,
and
get
you would've-
spanked?
and you
I'm
would've-
nervous. I don't need spanking.
And-
Right. Believe me, I took a few for you.
Right. And the first thing she would have said is,
That never
"Tienes hambre,
worked, by the way.
tienes hambre, viene a comer." Boom,
Yeah.
You're hungry,
come
you
eat,
eat.
come eat something.
That was my mom.
Yeah.
Boom, whatever it was.
And that's the thing, like
know?
you said, everybody goes, that was my mom, like you just said,
Yep.
and that was her. You came to the house and she was cooking.
Well, yeah,
You're gonna eat.
You can anybody in Grupo Sierra. When we got done with the show, I'd bring everybody to my house, my mom's house. My mom like tener un menudo or she had frijoles or
Right.
she'd like, hey, what you quieres manquillos?
Right, exactly.
That was at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right,
Cocinados, and
Without even worrying about it.
it
didn't bother her.
Tortillas, you know.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
like, "Hijo de-"
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
my
that.
mom.
We did that on a few occasions when we were here in town. Playing close by, close enough to where because she was always checking on us. Are you guys okay? Are you on the road? Are you done?
No,
blah, blah,
good.
blah.
My mom would hand us shots.
What?
My mom would hand us shots, whiskey.
Oh,
Canadian, what was that? Canadian Mist or whatever.
Canadian Miss, yeah.
And she'd be
Yeah.
like, here, then. Everybody had a shot.
oh wow.
Used to be one of my go-tos.
Yeah.
I don't go to it no more. Yeah, I think I went one too many times.
I think being in the band, being Mexicano, being our tradition is our mothers are our go-to.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
But as little as we know, we were her go-to
Right.
You're right.
Right.
Without reading,
without realizing it.
yeah, without knowing it. Yeah,
So-
that's true. Very true. Now we've been very blessed. I mean, like Ray said, this will be our 40th year coming this Father's Day, and when we started 40 years ago on Father's Day, it was in a little town on the east side of Michigan, Ovid. And we didn't have the.
It's more Pontiac, isn't it?
It's by Owasso.
But Wazo.
Going in that direction, and we rented the hall. We made a Father's Day dance, and there's a lot of Mexicanos. It was, it helped that my brother was married to a family on that side of the state, so bring the crowd in, But it was that was our learning. It was a learning time, because at that time everybody left the bands they were playing with, and that's when we got together.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
because I'm a drummer. That's what I said. We're all drummers. Everybody, my dad included.
You got to have the backups.
Yeah,
Wait, he was hitting the steering wheel.
Yeah.
That's what happens all the time. Or else I'm sitting at a restaurant and you're always tapping your hand.
Yep.
You know, it's not a nervous twitch. It's just that's just
You always stay on the beat.
right. Exactly. You know,
It's the beat of life.
Yeah.
right, and that's true. The beat of life.
And
It's music's
It's
an
so funny.
international language.
We were talking about
Exactly.
it because last night we were at the house and Mija had my grandson. He in the kitchen while she was making some to eat for us for dinner, and she puts out the ollas and gives him a couple spoons. You know, right, right.
Oh, remember,
And I'm in the living room. She said, "Oh, sorry, Dad. He probably know." I said, "No, Mija, because your grandma." She never stopped us from playing and beating on.
You'll be the
Olla.
North Easton.
Yeah, exactly.
Bless her soul. She never.
That's
I never heard her tell me, "Hey, Migo, you need to stop playing."
Right.
You know, because
Exactly.
Right.
That was my mom.
you know, and
As long as we're making music, she
it
was
was
happy.
just, and I told her, "Mija, just let him do his thing. That's my drummer." I said, "That's my drummer right there."
Yep. Exactly.
And they were, you know, at a point in time. I mean, there used to be like 4 drum sets in the house because we were all drummers. Nobody learned how to play the guitar. We all played.
Nobody's fighting. Everybody's a drum set.
Right, yeah.
Your dad was like, "Go try. You'll get a drum set. You'll get a drum set."
So
cool.
there was always music in the house, you know. And
Andale.
when we got the band together 40 years ago, that's when I ended up getting off the drum set, and they came in. You know, my brother
Okay.
Ray and my oldest brother, you know, looking at the Seattle, Mike Jr. Valdez. We were all 3 vocal, 3-part harmony. You know, and we lost him some years ago. But we kept going after that. You know, we just kept going, and it's been a roller coaster ride. You know, this business is not for the faint at heart.
It's not going to be hard.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
It's not for the weak.
because it'll eat you up alive if you're not careful.
Journey sang a part of the song saying it's music is how do you say it in part of that song?
Journey.
Yeah,
I don't know what song you're talking
was
about.
he being raised in the band? Being
Oh,
raised in
Oh, yeah. Oh, the
faithfully was it?
Faithfully, yeah.
Faithfully,
Yeah.
and that's actually true. It's a true statement
Yeah.
Right.
because you don't know what it's like. It's a circus out there,
Yep.
and you're
It
playing
really
in the
is.
circus.
really
You know, and then your family's at home going, "When's Dad getting home?"
Yep.
And you don't get rich.
Married to a music.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You know what
You're
I
not
mean?
doing it for the money because you know if we were doing it for the money, then you're in the wrong business.
Yes.
That's basically
And
what
don't
he
get me
said,
wrong,
too.
you get paid for it, you
Yeah.
know. But I don't worry. I worry about the guys that they get theirs because without them, like I said before, without them, there's no us.
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
And same thing with him and the road crew. And now we have Gabe Galazos. He's part of our team.
Man,
Our booking
doing
manager.
an amazing
You
job.
know,
Thank you, brother.
we make sure he gets his piece of the pie. You know,
The
so
road ain't
And
no
he
place
takes care of
to
us, you know, on the road. Make sure.
Ah, thank you. Elroy Valdez
That's
said
what
the
said-
road ain't no place to start a family.
That
Thank
is-
you.
That's what I was
that's
trying
my
to
son.
think of, too.
Yeah. Thank you, Mijo. We appreciate that.
And you go. You took a picture of us, man. If you could send it to me,
Oh, yeah.
I would appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's probably got him in his phone.
Mijo no more.
Wait.
No, Mijo's bigger than me.
I have that picture.
And I baptized him.
Huh?
That was my phone he used. Was you talking about when we were on the floor?
I think you guys took it. Yeah, you took
Yeah,
a
that
picture
was
on
with
the
my
floor.
phone.
Was it your phone?
I thought I already showed
Man,
you.
You didn't show me nothing, man. You didn't share nothing.
It's right here.
He doesn't share nothing. He always forgets.
Jeez.
I'm over here giving him my whole camera, and he's over here. Nobody.
No, that night was at the casino, man. Golly, you know, you
That was
saw
cool.
people
That
that
was
you
good
never
stuff.
Yeah, he just mentioned that. Thank you.
you run into people that you don't see very often. You
That's
know?
true.
And it's almost, you know, I don't want to put it like this, but it's like a funeral. You know, you don't see a lot of people until something like that happens and
Right.
people get out of the
It was
woodwork.
better.
And then
We'll work with it.
right, we'll work with that.
Pretty much the
At the
same.
casino, people come out of the woodwork when they, you know.
Did you guys see that line? Did you guys even go outside?
Once I got in, I didn't, but I didn't get a chance.
So
Okay, yeah.
going to the casino, I do apologize. I'm going to tell you something. So I had, because as long as we had a white van, we couldn't go outside to take pictures. We couldn't do nothing outside of the hall.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
there's a loophole. So I had a friend go and take a picture and send it to me.
Oh, yeah.
So the line went from the door,
Uh-huh.
which people were actually bumping the security guard. And he was like, "You guys need to back up. Seriously, back up."
Yeah.
The doors, I mean, they had the little 2-foot space,
between the
and the
doors.
people were pushing each other
Yeah.
Right, to get in.
to get in. But as they showed me the pictures, it went from the door and it wrapped around all the way to the back of the casino.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was
I also-
no,
I got a chance to see maybe just whether it's going straight through.
No, it went this way,
All the way
all the way around.
Snaked around.
Yep.
I want to send a shout out to my son Isaiah's friend that's a chef over at the Gun Lake.
Oh,
He came out and he said, "Yeah, I heard the sound check and hey, Ray Boom came up, showed me some love and stuff." And
Yeah.
Jose Longoria, man, thank you for the munchies that he brought
Oh, yeah.
out to the
Oh,
back
that's
of the
cool.
in the
Yeah.
green
Oh,
room.
that was it.
Oh,
So
yeah, it's
man, they were amazing. Thank
It
you
was
very
good.
much.
It
Man.
was
You
good
did a
food,
super
yeah.
job. We really appreciate
That's
that.
true.
too.
Someone was offering us food that night. They're like, whatever you want, go ahead, order it.
Oh, that was who was doing that? I only got nachos.
Wasn't it? I think it was Mike.
I had one
No.
plate of nachos, and that was it.
I think it was Xavier.
Was it?
I think it was
Xavier was
that
there
everybody?
regardless,
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was like, hey,
I think
whatever
He
you
brought
want.
us a tray of some munchies real quick before the show.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Actually, he brought me a big chicken sandwich. But Mike, the keyboard player, came in. He was not feeling good. Hadn't ate that day, so I was looking at the sandwich with surprise. And I was like, man, still don't feel good. So I gave it to him. So he ate, and then he came back to check on me to see, hey, how was the burger? Like, well, I didn't get to eat it. He goes, "I'll scale burger. Be right back. I'm gonna go bring you something." So that's when he brought the tray out back to the guys. Next thing you know, all the guys are coming in. Hey, we're following this guy.
That's true. That's true. I got in the green room like, oh man, there's all kinds of munchies here.
So it was good. Thank you. I appreciate
Like I
it.
really needed them.
So where'd you guys? What shirts are those? The hoodies.
Oh, 616. That's obviously that's the area code.
Yep.
And then the back of Grupo Viento.
Ah,
Oh, I like
Grupo
that.
Viento.
Yeah.
So where do we get those?
And then for the guys because a couple of the guys live in Lansing,
Oh,
so we
yep.
put 517
Oh,
on their sweatshirts.
Just a real quick line. He said the line was all the way to the Highway 131 headed southbound to KZoo.
People
You
trying to
know,
get into the
honestly, we couldn't find a parking spot
Dude, it
at
took
all.
almost what, half hour?
Yeah, to
45
find a
minutes to find
parking
a parking spot.
Oh my goodness.
It was at 7:30.
I know.
7:30.
We're walking up because the show's supposed to start at 8, right?
9:30.
Or something.
10
Yeah,
o'clock.
about 9:30.
Was it?
No, it
10
started
o'clock.
10?
10 o'clock. Yeah, because we went to
Yeah, oh,
11:30.
yeah, that's right.
I knew it was going to be packed, and Lee says to me, "Hey, you bringing the bus?" Heck no, I'm not going to bring the bus. The first time I went there, I was like, "No, the bus ain't going to fit over here."
Yeah.
There ain't no way they was gonna fit in there.
That's what I said.
Backing up all the way back, But
It was a good crowd. We
Yeah, it was-
and
it
we
was
want to thank
big.
everybody that showed up, man.
Yeah, it was-
showed their love.
It was a good show.
It's been a while since we've been over here in GR.
Okay.
And Waylon, I mean, I always heard good things about the concerts that the shows that they put out over there.
Oh yeah.
He it makes you nervous. I mean, I get nervous on every show anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
if you don't get nervous,
that's a big venue.
there's
You
something
know.
wrong with you if you don't get nervous. You
Right.
can't say no. I get on stage and I just.
Like just
There
get up
again, we
and
have
go.
to thank Luis Calderon
Yeah.
for that, for
Yeah.
bringing us, giving us the opportunity, because he's doing some big things. Hopefully
Yeah,
bring up some
Rapids.
other bands.
Yeah.
Uh,
So when's your guys' next one?
Yeah. Once you guys in a big
To
gig.
Hammond, Indiana.
no, we're going to Aurora, Illinois.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Actually,
okay.
también
Okay.
we'd like to thank all La Raza from Saginaw, Michigan.
Yeah,
we were
that's
there
good
this
for
past
them,
Saturday, man.
Saturday night.
I seen the videos. I was almost jealous.
They
Yeah.
were,
All those single ladies out there. Now they needed me to go dance with them.
They were shouting.
Hey, Beyonce.
They're like, Marcus, Marcus. The younger girls are like, Estelito, I want to dance with you.
And what are you saying? Single
no,
ladies?
we had a
'cause
super,
Oh, my
a
goodness.
super time out there Saturday. Very humble,
Yeah.
there was a lot of people there.
There were people there before while the guys were setting up.
Right.
And I was like, wow,
But you have to understand that that's a great compliment.
Yeah.
Like, people are waiting and dying to
They
watch
were
you
there.
guys.
There was already a
Exactly.
good
Yes.
50 people when we got there, and
We're not,
before,
like,
while
holy
setting
moly.
up.
That's
You
how
know-
it was at Gun Lake, because when we
Right.
first got up there, there was already a line.
There was
there.
already a line.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, we have a calling.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
We have a
It
calling.
is.
who is it?
Who is it? Who could it be?
thank everybody that's joining
Malik.
in, man, online. That
It's Malik.
What up, Malik? Oh, I gotta put you
Put
on.
on speaker.
What up, Malik?
Fellas, what's happening? What's happening?
What it be like?
Malik, what's going on, brother? Glad you joined us.
Oh, man. I can't call it, fellas, man. I was out tonight, man. I'm dealing with some family stuff right now, but everything's gonna be all right. I just wanted
Good.
to make sure I gave a call to let you guys know, man. First off, man, thanks for having us out there at the show.
Oh, thank you.
It was beyond my expectations, man. I don't really know what to expect, but y'all rocked it, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
And, it was a hell of an experience to be able to be right there up front. You know what I'm saying? Seeing just the different emotions. You guys all did a hell of a job, but man, I just gotta tell you what, man. I had a man crush on the drummer, bro.
Oh, that's a good one, Billy. All right, Ray. You got a stalker fan.
The drummer, but that young fella, man, I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, who was that young fella?
That's
That's
Valdez.
Valdez.
That's Valdez Contreras.
Okay.
He's the son to the accordion player.
Mi compadre Junior, Heriberto Contreras Junior, Los Estrellas de Oro.
The people just zoned out, man. You know what I'm saying? And just it was like
John Ortiz.
What's up, John Ortiz?
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
but they didn't get me. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
It was just like I said, man, it was overall a great experience, man. And I was glad I could be a part of that. That was probably the biggest event I've been a part of since the Black River. So
Hopefully, there's gonna be some more coming up. You know, we're gonna be working with each other. You know, see what we can do.
That would be awesome.
We'll get our manager Gabe Cavazos, and you know, we'll do some more things, man.
Oh, definitely.
We enjoyed it.
Getting that good footage, man, and I hope you guys like what we were able to record. You know what I'm saying? And every shot.
You guys did a tremendous job, Billy. You guys did a tremendous job. And we're honored. We really are.
Next time I put a cage around my drums, all right?
Good security guard.
I know, right? Don't go past here. You're only allowed not past that line right there.
Right.
You know what? Don't
Not even all access passes gonna get you.
It's not an entry bully.
We're gonna have to change that word. Ask. You know, we have to change that word.
It's access, not access.
And you need to tell them, too, you're not even allowed to look at me.
Right.
We gonna see.
Hey, believe me, I've seen him in his underwear. You don't want to, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I love him, but
Oh, that's good.
oh my God. Nah, Malik, you know what, man? We just want to thank you and the crew, man, for
Appreciate you. You guys did a super job,
for
brother.
showing us the love and
Thank you.
you know, we have nothing but the utmost respect for you fellas here at Black River Studios. I mean, you guys did one heck of a job. You know, it didn't at some point it just didn't even seem like you guys were on stage. You know,
Yeah.
because I don't pay attention and you know, and you guys were doing your thing and. That was cool, you know. I mean, we really appreciate it.
I didn't give you guys props, man, because it was hot as shit up there.
I know. I
Yeah,
was just going to say that.
Those lights were just
I
kicking.
was sweating.
For a minute, Marcos forgot he was there recording.
I told you. I forgot I was recording. I was just getting into that movie.
Should have put him in the video.
I'm dancing. I don't care.
Right? Hey, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. That's what it is. Music.
And it was there, man. Like when I was recording, that lady come and grab my hand and had to twirl him around and then they would dance with me while I was going.
There you go.
That's
There you
cool.
go.
It was exciting. Like I said, it was a great experience.
They get your shout-outs.
Next time I'm looking forward to.
Oh, I got to do another.
Future endeavors with us, man. And,
I'm talking about it here.
just 'cause we're gonna keep building this thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And I heard about you guys' new studio coming up, so that's gonna be even better, man. Oh, not yet.
No, who cares? It's already out. I don't
Carry
care.
out. All right, good. Good. Thank
Wait,
you.
how did that?
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
So yeah, y'all fellas, man.
We appreciate you, brother.
I've been on the phone.
I don't even know how it's. Oh, I hit that.
Well, I hope everything's okay, man, and our prayers are with you.
We're just dealing with that right now and trying to set up an arrangement. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to make sure I heard y'all voice, man, and y'all heard mine.
Of course.
I'm just proud of you guys, man, what you're doing for the Latino community, definitely, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
We'll get together after, you know, we get, you know, a little bit more. We'll chop it up, have some lunch or some dinner. We can get together.
I know a
you
great place we can go.
You know,
I know. Everybody.
Everybody wants it, man. I know a great place we can go.
so,
Say it.
Say-
No, we'll say it.
The new building, we'll just have us a nice little lunch in there or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have
Catered.
Yeah.
We'll have a big grand opening or something. We'll come out and do something.
That'd
Maybe,
be-
you know,
yeah.
it might be a little idea.
We just
You
said
know,
There you go.
It's done. You
Yeah,
got
we
it's
got your
done.
back. We got your back.
you know, you guys looked out for us, man.
We're
You
gonna look
know,
out for you.
and we'll look
Appreciate
out for
that.
you
That would be
guys,
awesome.
man. You guys just did a super job. You know, we really do appreciate you. Yes, sir.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Have a blessed one, man. Thank you.
Get to the shot.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oops.
So really quick, I mean, we're like really behind on our shout outs and everything. So
Shout 'em out.
Good. It's all good.
So go ahead. You're closer to your screen so you can see them. Kiki Washington said, "I love how everyone was enjoying themselves at the show.
Yeah. What
The road ain't no place to start." Look, we did that one.
Of course we got. we got Jennifer Crawford
Where you
says,
getting those hoodies?
"I'm late tuning in. Where did you get those 616 hoodies?"
Yes.
We have those for sale.
Ooh, oh, I want one.
We do have them. We do have them right now. We have also some.
Doma Double X.
Yeah, just get a hold of me.
Get on my Facebook page
Right.
or the band page, and we'll send us your info, and we'll get with you.
Adam Kaiser says, "Right, I'm gonna need one too."
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get them out to you. We got
Yeah.
you know, we got Cash App and whatever.
All
we
that
got
good
some,
stuff.
We got some.
Perfect.
We have some baseball hats. We have some
Ooh.
hoodies, long sleeves.
Oh, that's what I want.
So
They got Jonas
we
too.
got
Right.
Only drummers know that one.
Yeah.
It's funny you should say that,
But oh my
because
goodness.
this week,
This
this weekend, one of the guys was on their phone. He's like, what's the wardrobe for tonight?"
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the guys said, "Yellow thongs." I'm like, these guys are on the bus. I'm like,
And they're more
That's
response.
funny.
They should be green because it's St.
Patrick's
Patrick's Day.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good one.
no, just get on our Facebook page and send us your info, your address, or whatever. We'll.
That's a good logo for you. You can have the tom toms on your butt cheeks
Right.
and the stick in the front. And says, "This one don't need hands."
Oh my goodness! Oh yeah, this show's starting to turn.
That's how we do.
Right, and that's cool.
I was a little uncomfortable.
Right. I'm fidgety. I'm fidgety.
You gotta watch out for me.
Right.
She never told me that.
Security.
That's
Oh,
funny.
my
you said.
goodness.
But no, man, you guys are badass, man.
We appreciate that.
You guys are
Thank you. Thank you
badass.
very much.
Yep.
When Mike was talking about how you guys were, how everybody came about. Only thing is, we don't know your backside story. Like,
Well, our backside story is we were born in San Antonio, Texas. That's where we were born and raised. And over there, things were totally different than they were here back in 70-some, 60s. Over there, people had their parties in their backyards.
oh,
You know, whether it be a quinceañera, a boda, whatever, wedding or
Exactly.
anniversary. And I started going with my dad. My dad started with the oldest. And as the years went through, it was my turn.
and then,
I remember seeing my brother leave with my dad, and we'd load up his drums in his car, and
Yeah.
they'd go, and we'd be sitting home. Then it came to
That's
me,
cool.
and I knew how to load up his drums because that was very important to him.
Yep.
Yep.
How to load up his drums in the car, otherwise, you'd get talked to.
Yeah.
That's, but that's how it came about. And like Ray was talking about earlier about his grandson playing with the Oyas. We had all my mom's Oyas in the back porch, and a wooden tabla with
Yeah, the
string on it.
string.
And that was our imaginary guitar, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But that's how it came about. All my tios, my dad's brothers, they were músicos.
okay.
Yeah.
They had their own band. Now they all didn't play drums, so that was a good thing. So
That'd be one heck of a show.
right, yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And we ended up moving to Michigan back in like '72,
Okay.
and my tios invited my dad up here for vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, vacation.
No mas.
Right.
No mas, and
Yeah.
next thing you know, 40 years later, here we are.
Yep.
There you go.
Or longer than that, because it was '72 when we moved up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So, but and then like
50
5
Yeah,
years.
add that
I
up.
did that like that's 54 years ago.
So, yeah. And then, like 5 years down the road, all my tios packed up their families and they all went back to San Antonio.
Yeah.
No?
And we were left behind. But
That's
by
how our
then,
family
our
did.
oldest brother had gotten married, our oldest sister had gotten married, and my mom wasn't going nowhere without all the grandkids and all the kids.
No, but le dijeron los ollas de afuera.
Right.
I never forgot anywhere.
They were full of water. So we took off from there. We all started playing. Ray ended up moving as he got older. He ended up moving back to Texas, and He started jamming out there with some of the big boys down in the Valle and in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
In Saranto también. I was playing with a band over here, Santo Rincones, Latinos way back, and we decided one day just to. And my brother Mike, let's not forget, he lived out in Owasso on the east side, so he was playing with the Tejano bands on that side of the state, and it just popped up one day. Hey, how about let's start our own band, and. One night we sat there, and we've always sang together. All three of us would always, when we would get together, we always checked out our vocals and our harmony, and and corrected each other, and hey, you got to go here, you got to go there, whatever, instead. And it just it came into fruition, man. The band, all of a sudden. Now back then when we started, with the bare minimum.
Yeah.
As far as equipment, we weren't made out of money. I mean, heck, we were 20-something years old. He was young. I mean, we were all, my brother was 30-something years old. And, and so we got it together, and it just kind of took off from there, and a lot of the guys that played in the band were also seasoned musicians, and they became our compadres and all that good stuff.
Right.
We've done all kinds of fiestas and church festivals. Back then, the Tejano scene in Grand Rapids was a lot tighter.
It was.
It was. I mean, there was a lot of Tejano music coming from Texas.
I know.
And I don't know how many times I saw Freddie Martinez, Agustin Ramirez, and Sonny and Little Joe, and yeah, them. It's kind of died up a little bit, it's eased up a little bit, because another different style of music is coming in, and that's okay too. I mean, there's a piece of pie for everybody. You just got to play it right.
So before we continue, we're going to do a little bit of
the sponsors.
sponsorships.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back in. Yeah, let's do that real quick. We gotta pay the bills. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Bill's got to get paid.
Somebody's got to watch the Chones.
Somebody's got to watch for that water bill.
Exactly. So, again, we have Pure West Compassion Club out on the far east side of Holland, off of Adams Street. Owner Chris Martinez, as everybody knows who he is. He's owned it for since what? What did he say? It's 2012, I think it was. Why am I grabbing my keys? He has given out over 15,000 certifications, and he's been around. He's doing a good job.
Welcome, Chris.
He's on the which one? Which
Bomber.
Oh, what up, Chris? Because there was another Chris that was on earlier. Welcome, Bomber. Thanks for joining the show. So they are located at 9730 Adams Street, right here in Holland, in the former Burger King building. And they're right next to Love's gas station. So go ahead and check them out. Get a hold of them.
Station.
Go to their website as well. And then we got.
I want to give them their number.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I was looking for that text he sent me, because he sent me a different phone number. 616-772-9420. That's how you can call them at their office. Make an appointment, however you want to do it. Get a hold of Chris. He will get you set up and ready to go.
Oh, he shows up with a smile.
Yep, definitely. Chris is a really cool guy. So we like Chris. And then we got Ninja Express is a new sponsor that starts tonight. They are a food delivery service right here in Holland, where every bite tells a local story. So that's pretty cool. They are getting new restaurants throughout the next couple months. They got some. Let me go to their website real quick, because they have some new ones coming up. It's Thai Avenue, Low Carb Grill, Holy Smokers, which is on 8th Street, I think.
8th Street.
Robinson's Popcorn's coming up on them. And I can't read that one. Is that a weird angle?
Luis Pier. Oh, Lotus Pier.
Pier Cafe.
Yeah, Lotus Pier.
So, let me go to there. Right there. So, that's their website. Go ahead and check it out. It is ninjaexpress.com. Oh, I'm on their main page. Hold on. Ninja, jeez. I can't talk.
Wow.
Ninjaexpress.com.
No, that's not a
It's
misprint.
Express.
Express.
It's Express.
It's not a misprint.
There, that's what it is.
Asian Express.
I
It's
didn't
Asian.
notice that, man.
Yep,
That's cool.
Express. So ninjaexpress.com. Check them out. Order from them. Don't go to DoorDash. I'm dead serious. I don't care.
My name.
Screw it.
Okay. Your sponsor no longer.
But thank you everybody for joining in, man. It's great to see everybody on here, man.
For sure.
It's great. It's awesome.
Oh, I gotta go back.
And for you, Ray, what was it like growing up behind your brother? Were you like getting upset saying, why does he get to go and I don't?
Man.
Yeah, the old,
And you know what?
yeah.
We had a lot of those. But someone had to stay behind and take care of Mom. You know what I'm saying? Because we never. When we were
Give it up to
young,
the younger fellas. Give it up to the younger fellas.
Yeah, you guys are the
and
same.
it hurt, bro. But you know,
His time was coming.
I knew it was something.
Get
But I,
patient.
Yeah.
you know, and I was in
Exactly.
school. I was in school. I was in band. I was in jazz ensembles, vocal
I
jazz.
feel
So I kept myself.
When did you get time to watch your mom?
Oh, yeah.
Mentiroso.
I got a
Check out the
cousin.
old pictures.
Mom
I got a
worked, mom
cousin
worked
in
2
Arizona
jobs, so
that
you
wants a
know.
hoodie.
Mom worked 2 jobs, so she worked at the school during
Yeah.
the day, and she had her second shift job. But when they went on the road on the weekends, you know, I was too young, so boom, you got to stay home, and it, you know, that was, and it was hard. Don't get me wrong, but
Oh, yeah.
I learned from my brothers watching them.
Yep.
You know, because we all learned. Because my dad,
Learn by their mistakes so you didn't get whooped.
well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Pretty much.
my dad taught us, you know, that the drums weren't toys.
Oh,
There was a purpose for those things. So
Yep.
you got to treat them. You treat them good, they gonna treat you right.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
do all these shows and
Yep.
you know, and watching my brothers take care of their stuff because my dad was on them.
Yeah.
Hey, watch out, a snare man, and the foot. Take care of your snare. Take care of your foot pedal. Take care, of, you know, and change the heads and whatever.
Yep.
And my brother Mike, same thing. My dad used to take care of his stuff. You know, hey, what? Clean my drums. Sitting there cleaning them up because you know he was that type of a professional drummer that hey he wanted to go out there and look sharp and clean and
Oh, yeah.
That was your moneymaker.
yeah
That was Stacey Adams.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
and that was the moneymaker.
So, what was your favorite drum set that you liked the most? Do you
My-
have a favorite?
Well, I play on a Tama 7-piece right now.
Okay.
But
I was gonna say you got like 3 sets.
I love
Got Pearl. Yeah.
I love my
Yeah.
dad's very first set. I really fell in love with his standard Ludwig. It was just a regular.
Ludwig.
Yeah.
It was a glitter silver,
Yeah.
and it had one tom up
Love
top
that.
and a floor tom, and one cymbal and
Yeah.
one crash. Simple. And he said it ain't.
And
It
a
ain't.
cowbell.
It's not the drum, it's a
You have to
drummer.
have a
It's not
cowbell.
the drums, it's the drummer, and
Right.
I learned a lot from you know, and because I was real quick when I was younger, you know, I'm
Yeah.
still quick, but not as quick as I used to be,
Right.
and he slowed that up for me, just putting that in front of me instead of 4 or 5 drums like I
Right.
have now, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, because he would tell you, "¿Por qué necesitas
Hey,
todo eso?"
man, what do you do this? You can do
Yeah.
this.
And I tell you, when I started, like Ray was saying, not to interrupt me, but when I started, my dad, you know, he would stand in front, right there,
Right.
and you know, and he'd be watching you, and you know, don't do too much of this, and try to be, you know, Buddy Richards.
Keep it simple.
Don't show
And
off.
keep it simple, exactly. And he would look at you, and he like, you know, give you a signal, hit symbol, you know, go right to symbol.
Oh, he was one of those that just,
See,
Yeah.
when he
And don't miss the signal.
don't miss the signal.
So, did he have that look
I
like
had
he
that
messed up?
conversation this weekend.
They had that one too.
I had that conversation coming home from Saginaw with my compadre Junior, Heriberto Contreras from Los Tres de Oro, that our music, what we do is we keep it simple and clean.
Yes.
And that's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? We're not out here trying to be fancy. We just go and do what you know, we do. That's
Yeah,
it. Don't
that's
add no more. You know, my dad was just like Roy says, my dad, hey, it's time to hit the cymbal or whatever, you know,
Right.
and I remember watching him even on the sides. I'm just watching us.
Just watching. Yeah.
You
So
know,
then-
it was
And I turn around and I look at him, you know. Right. You know, I have that habit. I turn around and look at him. I'm waiting.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but you guys are getting more orders for your sweaters.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
a lot of people. My cousin in Arizona wants one.
Yeah.
Okay,
No
yeah.
problem.
Rebecca wants one, and then John Ortiz said everybody here wants a 616 hoodie.
We got
you guys can call me at 616
Yeah, there you go.
813 3022. Ray Valdez. Just give me a call and leave me a message and
Yep.
leave me your size and I'll answer the
Info.
phone. But yeah, just leave me your info. We'll get them. You know.
That's cool.
Okay.
And then they come in those colors too.
616-813-3022. And if you want them in a different area code, like we were up in Saginaw, they're the 989. So if you want them in 989, we can have them printed in 989.
Yeah, representing.
Just
That's
so,
awesome.
just so we can, make our mark in the cities that we've been to,
Amen.
so
And know
just
them,
to let them and get to know them, because we'll be back in Saginaw July 26th for concert in the park. up
Yep,
there.
concert in the
Oh,
park.
they still do that over there?
Yeah, so they start doing.
I thought
start
they
doing
stopped
that.
that.
Yes, we'll, but get a hold of me. I'll make
And
sure
that-
you guys get them.
that little personal touch makes it more genuine.
And can you get them in those two colors then?
Yeah,
Or
we
is
can
it
get them
any
in
color
black
you
and
want?
burgundy.
Color you want.
Yep. Actually, whatever colors you would like, I
Oh,
can get them.
okay. Cool.
So just
We'll take care of
it
it.
takes about a week, 3 days, just to put my
Not bad.
order in,
Not
and
bad.
I deal with a local, some just like you guys. We
Yeah.
We
try
try to keep the business for
Yeah.
local,
Triple J's,
stores.
Triple J's in Grand Rapids.
Okay.
Brother Melvin.
Yep.
Melvin
Shout
Stewart.
out.
Yes,
to
sir.
Ray.
Love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Doing a
got-
great job.
Yep, because I actually am going to get you guys a size because I'll get you a Black River Studio shirt.
There you go. There you
So,
go.
I
Yeah,
got
but
you.
now you know what? And the bus is right there, and I was going to bring you guys some shirts too. So, but I'll make sure I get those to you.
We'll hook you up.
Yeah, we got you guys.
Awesome, thank you.
Some hats and
So
stuff.
Oh, you'll be wearing those.
So you guys happy where you guys are? I mean, you guys, what are you guys' dreams? You guys got bigger goals? You guys want to make it to like the Hano Awards? You guys want to make it just to like be as popular as Ramon Ayala? Like,
Well, I'm retired, and Ray still works, gracias a Dios, and the guys también. The guys work, so it's something that you have to kind of work around everybody's schedule.
Yeah.
Okay, not everybody's able to say, hey, go to the boss and say, I need,
Right,
4 days off. I'm gonna take it off Thursday so I can go do this with the
Yeah.
music.
right.
Some do, some don't.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know about my brother, but we're for some reason this year we've been blessed and we're very, very we're busy.
Yeah.
We got some gigs all the way up to September, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, nice.
And if it happens, beautiful.
Yeah.
If it doesn't happen, it's still beautiful. Because
It's the art.
we've
happy.
done
I
we've
love
done
the
a lot of
art.
things, man. We
That's
play
good.
with the
You know,
best.
back in the early '80s and in the '90s, man, we were running, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays, and we missed a lot of family stuff.
A lot of family time.
And
Yeah.
now we do
Right.
it for the enjoyment. We still love it. It's in our heart,
Exactly.
And now, hey, we're not
Do
gonna
it for the love of music.
We're
Yeah.
not gonna
Yeah.
get rich, and we'll leave the big stuff to other people that are handling
The
that
up-and-coming.
happen work.
I mean,
You
you
know
got-
what I mean? It's
The
just,
ones that are up and coming, you got
Yeah.
Elias Rodriguez. He's
Yeah.
Right.
He's coming up in his band, and
right. The younger crowd, they're coming
Yeah.
up. We're still there.
You guys said his name wrong. It's a
Rodriguez, you got to roll that on. And his dad used to play with
Our
my
brother.
brother Mike. Back in the day. I mean, John Ortiz, same thing. They're a very musical family, the Ortiz family from here, from Fenville.
Yes.
I mean, you got. We're just lucky to know a lot of the guys that
Right.
and we've jammed at one point or another.
These guys are just, I mean, like the Ortizes, the Martinezes. These guys are talented.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Oh, yeah.
talented.
phenomenal.
And then have you guys, along with the, I mean, if you guys would all just go together and play together, hombre,
That's
never
trouble.
lose.
So
I mean, including
the
our
lasers and more
percussionist,
machines.
Mr. Xavier Garcia.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been jamming with guys. He's one hell of a drummer, man. And his dad también.
Yeah, Joe Garcia.
He used to play with Bernal way back in the
Oh,
day.
He's the Bernal drummer.
His dad did, yeah. He was a Bernal, the drummer for Bernal.
Okay.
Way back in the day.
Los Pochos.
Los Pochos, right? Yeah, Los Pochos. Yeah, he was the accordion player. Very talented. I mean, we all of us come from talented families, man. That's cool.
That's
I mean,
awesome. That's cool.
Compadre Junior Contreras, he's related to some of the old school
Steels are for
cadetes de Linares,
man.
way back in the day.
Nice.
And without him, like he's a heck of a sound man. This weekend,
Oh, my
like
gosh.
I said, we had a tough week.
Thank you, compadre.
Yeah.
And without him stepping up, and my little brother Valdo, love you, man. Heck of a drum tech, man. And I'm blessed to have him setting up my stuff and playing, and I'm learning from him because that's how red hot he is.
Right.
And
Yeah, exactly.
and his dad, amazing sound man, just teaching me stuff that
On top of an accordion.
we're learning with each other, you know. And Saturday night, you know, he proved that. I mean, he put his A game on, and he walked away with an A+ on that bad boy.
Nice.
So,
Come on now.
muchísimas gracias, compadre. I love you. And don't forget, Los Estrellas de Oro, man. They're coming up. Listen
got a
to
new
their
CD
stuff,
out.
man. They've got a new CD.
Yes, I actually see it online.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
hot.
you know,
It's
like-
moving up. It's moving up, man.
Write it down. I want to hear. What's the name of it?
Estrella de Oro.
Los Estrellas de Oro de Liberto
John
Contreras.
Ortiz used to play with him as a drummer.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
My cousin actually just said she wants two hoodies, one for 616 and one for 520 because that's Arizona
Okay.
or where she lives in
Sure.
Arizona.
Hey, you go, Rebecca.
Yep.
And I'll text her. I don't know. I don't remember how she said.
You'll just be in contact.
We'll get in contact. And we'll get everybody's hoodies.
Right.
Get everybody's hoodies.
All right, cool.
And once again, we'd like to thank our families, man, for
Yeah.
for supporting us all these,
Thank you.
all these 40 years.
Yeah.
Nieces, nephews, sons, daughters, grandkids, our wives, our spouses. You know what I mean? It's just
We missed
amazing.
a lot of, over the years, we
Amazing.
missed a lot of, I don't even want to count how many birthdays and Christmases and, New Year's, we missed out on the kids.
That must have been a lot of arguments.
There was some, I was never right.
Don't lie.
That's why I say I was never right. So it came out to be, hey, a happy
Yep.
wife is a happy life.
Yeah,
Because,
that's true.
you know what, you leave on Friday and you're not coming back till Sunday sometimes.
Sunday night.
Yeah, or else, yeah, Sunday night late because we had a Friday, Saturday night, Sunday night gig.
And you're going to work straight from the
And then
club.
I got lucky. I worked third shift, so I didn't have to be until Monday.
And they had to take care of the kids Friday night after school,
Right.
all day Saturday because they're home,
Yeah.
or whatever activities that we had going that day,
Yeah.
or and then Sunday.
Dad, you said you were going to be there.
Exactly. Yeah,
No.
and I heard that a few times.
You told your son you were going to be there.
Right.
Right.
Oh, I heard that one in a little stronger voice.
Oh, no. That was-
Exactly.
You know.
I know.
You know, it
I've been
went.
there.
It went with the territory because we chose that career.
Yeah.
You know, that was back then. You didn't use that. You didn't use this phrase side hustle, but that was our side hustle, the música. You know, and
But see, that's the
Because-
power of music.
Because
Yeah.
That's the power of music.
the 40 hours that you were putting into your week went home. That was
Yeah.
to cover the rent, the luz, the
Bills,
gas, the
whatever.
groceries. And the Sunday was, hey, when we get home Sunday, this is para la barbacoa, los tortillas, and
I know
whatever we
that's
need.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To,
So you treated them
Yeah.
on Sunday
Yeah.
was the, hey, this is your day.
They were like, Dad, can you go play again? We need a fight.
right.
Oh yeah,
Like that. And
and you make it happen.
it make it happen.
Make it happen.
You do what you
You
got
gotta
to
do
do.
what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Yeah. So like Ray said, yeah, a lot of kudos, man, and props for my
For
my
any
wife,
musician, I
wife.
get props,
Yes.
man.
You know,
Yes.
because
It's a hard work.
It-
you,
it
you
is.
come in at 4 or 5 in the morning, and man, they
Man,
get up, and my
you-
wife will get up and make me something to eat because
We text each other when everybody texts
Yeah.
each other. My brother Roy said, "Hey, Sabbath, get text me when you get home because
Right.
I had everybody on the bus. Swung through Lansing, dropped Leo and
Yeah.
Mikey off, and then shot into Grand Rapids, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Then
yeah.
I can sleep comfortable.
the next morning, I told
Yeah.
Roy when he called me, I was like, man, I'm not tired wasn't tired from the show or nothing. I was just tired from driving that big old bus, boy.
Exactly.
Keeping my foot on the
Yeah,
accelerator. Come on,
exactly.
brother.
Yeah,
Because
we-
it's
it
crazy.
doesn't have cruise control,
No,
but it's
no,
got
no.
power steering. So, but you still gotta,
And that big old wheel.
yeah.
and that's how it happened. He called me, he
Come on up,
messaged
Mike.
me about
Yeah.
4 to 5. Hey, made it home.
Good.
And as he was dropping everybody off,
Yeah.
the stops, he was letting me know, hey, that way I know I can't go to sleep and not know, hey, did you make it? I need
Right,
to know that you made
exactly.
it home. And if you made it home, orale, boom.
And that's
Right.
our
I'm
brother
going to
love
sleep
right
now.
there. We,
Yeah.
Yep.
all the musicos.
Yeah, all of
Mikey, let me know when you make it home. I dropped
Exactly.
him off in Lansing, but he still has to get home.
Yeah.
Just like Lil Leo. So, and we text them. I text him, hey, Mike, you made it home. Oh, man, great, thanks.
And by Mikey, we're meaning Mike Medina, our keyboard player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we do the same with Mike Martinez, our
Yeah,
guitar
our
player.
guitar
You know,
player.
Mike,
Yep.
which was a phenomenal show when you had him on, and that was cool. But
Yeah.
same thing there.
And I was excited because he signed a
I see that.
hair clip.
Yeah, I saw
mean,
that poster up there. That's
Why do I keep
cool.
calling it?
You guys are getting up there.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got him already? Oh, you already got him?
What?
So, because your names are on it. We'll do that.
You know
Put it
what?
in
And
backwards.
if I would have,
Which is my picture? I don't see my. I said, hey, Mike Dennis picture on there.
All right. he was the single man at the time. Yeah. You guys are together.
I guess you guys could do it.
Oh my goodness,
if I would have thought,
Thank you, brother.
man, I wasn't thinking.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Once I get your shirts, I've got some all access passes, so now we guys can get into the shows and stuff.
Oh,
When
sweet.
we're out
I
there.
thought I know,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I just-
We
'Cause,
did,
you know,
yes, for
it's
sure.
hard to
Got it good, got it good.
when you walk through security. Hey, wait, where are you going? Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm part of the. You just got your access pass, put on with Grupo Viento, we're boom.
I'm gonna make sure I put no exit here because it's all access. Access to I didn't invite. Not an
Oh, my
entrance.
God.
It's not an entrance.
Back away.
Yeah. Not an entrance.
Oh my gosh,
I
you
love
know, I
that.
didn't expect this, but
You got jokes for days, buddy.
I appreciate you guys. You know,
No, we
The topic
appreciate
right
it.
there,
You
waiting,
guys as
you know,
well.
I-
Because
all I can do is envision more ahead in time to come. You know?
you guys
Well, since
are
the cat was out of
very,
the bag,
very talented.
we do have a new
Yeah,
studio.
the cat
that we're-
was-
Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're fine.
No, you're fine.
You're good.
We do have a new studio that we're actually renovating, and we got to fix up a little bit. However, once we get the grand opening,
Yeah,
you
We
guys
will
are
let you
more
know.
than welcome to come show out.
Right.
of course.
Bring your sweaters.
Right.
Bring a box of sweaters.
Oh, yeah.
You can sell them there.
Let us know when, man. And like I said, like Ray said, if we
We'll
can
make something happen, man.
We'll
Let's do
do a
something.
little quick performance out there, you know, for people so they can come out, you know, and
Yeah,
support.
I mean it's
going on the wall.
Because we need more of the entrepreneurship for the Latinos here in.
Well, see, that's what we
Side.
try to do here, and that's what we part of this podcast is to raise up the community in Holland, Grand Rapids, our local areas.
Right.
Because there's a lot of Latinos, there's a lot of, Mexicanos, there's a lot of minorities that are starting businesses but not having the clientele.
Right.
So our job is to make sure they have that clientele.
There you
so
go.
they can
To get
promote
their
them.
name out there.
To get their name. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys started to do sweaters, you guys
Right.
already got orders.
Gracias a Dios, that's good.
But you see what I'm saying? This is what we want for the community is to rise and give clientele to other people.
Right.
And make sure that the minorities are rising up just as much as everybody else is.
Exactly. 'Cause
Hey, Javier, how you
Hey,
doing?
Javi, how you doing?
Good guy.
Yeah.
I actually saw you at Sam's Club, and I was going to wave, but I was in my work truck the other day. It wasn't today. It was the other day.
Yeah, Javier,
Javier Primo, how you doing?
Maybe it
good
was
sax player, man. Beautiful.
Hey, watch your mouth. We don't talk about sex here. Oh, saxophone. My bad.
Right.
He's good at sex. I'm like, wait, what?
Wait a minute.
Welcome, Tito.
He said, I think he blows a good
What?
horn.
Right. Oh, my gosh.
That's
No, Javier, a phenomenal musician.
Yeah,
You know,
he's very talented.
Good man. You know.
And he as well, Javier has actually started at a very young age. And his father played with my grandpa at the Juan J. Sosa band.
Okay.
Or orchestra, Latin orchestra. Juan J. Sosa Latin Orchestra.
Really?
Yes.
Back here in Holland?
Here in Holland.
Okay, because when we moved over here, the big name that I remember was the Outsiders.
The Outsiders, it was Juan J. Sosa and the Latin Orchestra. Then it turned into
The Outsiders.
the Outsiders. And
Wow.
that was what, it just, everybody was just clinging out to everybody else.
Right,
Right.
And starting their own stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
they were heavy duty back then, man. I used to love
Guerreros, Sosas, Martinez were the first Mexicanos here.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it's, yeah.
That's
So
good, man. That's cool.
Community
Yeah.
grew a lot.
Yeah, like the Martinez family. I mean, George Martinez and him
His
and
brothers.
his tios and his
Yeah.
dad. I mean, they put the name. They paved the road for the rest of us.
They
to go through.
paved it very well.
Oh yeah,
They came up
very
with
very
something.
well.
In
Right
fact,
along with everybody else.
in fact, we were and my mom's going through some pictures, and I had been looking for a picture that I knew I had seen in my mom's photo album. It was an 8x10
What's up, Tito?
of my dad. This is back in 1970. I want to say 74, 75.
Man, I'm old.
I don't know if you ever remember the Monterrey down on Pearl Street.
Grand Rapids.
And it was a picture of it was my dad on drums. The group was called Paso Ortega y su conjunto, and
Hey, another family.
Yeah.
Grand Rapids, Ortega family.
it was
Yeah.
my dad on drums, Paso Ortega on guitar, his brother Richard Ortega on bass, and Mario Salinas from here from Holland, wasn't he?
Mario Salinas. That's
Yeah,
not
he
familiar.
played accordion and
Yeah,
keyboards.
yeah.
Way back in
Way
the
back
day.
in the day.
Yeah,
And,
way.
I found that picture, man, and I was
Wow.
like, yeah, that's some history right
Yeah,
there.
that's
You know what I
history.
mean?
Yeah, you should frame that one.
It'd
for
be
sure.
cool to have just bring, like you were talking about earlier, all the musicos, man, and just get them all in one park or something. So let's all get together.
Let's
just
just
have
say
That would
things
be
are being worked
so
out.
a jam session, man.
I don't ever say anything without having something in the works.
Right. That's cool, man. Very good.
So I'm
But that'd
already.
be cool. I've always thought about that. I'm like, but how do I go about it? Because there's
Or
this
even
side.
have something like the memories, you know, the memories of the older cats, like Roy says, that paved the road, like
Exactly.
you know,
Made it possible for
yeah,
us
to make because
to travel on that road.
right, 'cause
Exactly.
You know.
I mean,
You got to give them
somebody. We were influenced by someone, you know,
Yeah,
which was
of course.
our mom and dad. But at the same time, we stopped to watch the Ortizes and the Martinezes
Oh,
and
man.
the Hernandezes and all these family bands, you know, and we were like, whoa, okay. We got to step up our game as young cats too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
These guys, okay. They're what are they running out of? Oh shoot, best PV. We got to go see if we can. You know, not
Just looking, not to copy, but to learn.
Right,
Learn from
exactly.
every show. And,
Right.
Man, I mean,
Because when we first started, man, I used to go to the music store and the guy at the store would make me a diagram of how everything was supposed to be hooked up. You know, when we just bought our equipment, and I went from there to start learning how to.
I got you, Javier.
John Ortiz said, yeah, he heard El Monterrey from his dad.
Oh, I would have done that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And back then, man, when the Ortizes were jamming,
they were down.
oh, my.
Forgive me, John, if I screwed up. The Suave Band?
Suave, and
The Suave
yeah.
Band?
Yeah.
Man, I used to just love, because their dad, you know.
In fact, they played
you're looking at his
for
dad.
for Alma's quinceañera.
I think they did.
My sister's quinceañera.
He had that Steve Jordan style on him.
Oh, he did,
Oh,
too.
my gosh, man, he could jam, and the boys, his sons, the boys were just, they came from good roots, I'll tell you that. Because
Actually,
they're still bad.
my ex-wife actually related to Steve Jordan.
Oh, wow.
When we went to San Antonio several years back, we actually went to Steve's house, and I got to meet Steve and everybody else.
Right.
Met the sons and everybody. And I was like, and they got pictures when he was in the movie Born in East LA.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And there was another movie he was in.
Who is that?
Steve Jordan. He was an accordion player back in the day,
They call
and
him
his sons are now, running their musical band.
That's cool.
Jordan, if I'm not
I got to
mistaken.
meet them. It was
Real Jordan.
awesome.
Real Jordan. Yep, that's the name of the band, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, it was awesome to meet them.
This side, man, I think, in my opinion, this side of the state has just been a little neglected because there's so much talent here. You know,
Exactly.
También on the east side, the state of Michigan is just full. Plain and simple.
Oh, it is.
Full.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, people are trying to pick and choose who's the best band.
Right.
But see, this is where my idea is going to cut all that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I want everybody to play.
Yeah.
One or two songs, yeah.
Yeah.
And you got 15 bands, 1 to 3 songs each.
Right.
Get everybody, a chance to
Just give them a
play.
chance to get on stage.
Yeah.
Starts at 10 a.m.
It starts exactly because that's what it takes. 10 a.m.
Come on in for the
because you know what?
We got beer on tap. Get your breakfast.
7 a.m.
I was just going to say,
It's stuff full already.
But not start at 2.
But you sell a lot of pancakes and eggs.
Exactly.
Right. That's it.
Tacos de papas
Tacos
and
de papas.
Papas y
you got to get your
Maracuan, hombre. Hey, you guys want to hook up? Let's do this.
Yeah. Oh. So I have an idea that I've been wanting to do for the longest time.
Get a magnifying glass.
Yep, exactly.
As you know. Your birthday's coming up, man. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll get blown somewhere.
Anyway, would you let me finish? Anyway, so I've been wanting to do.
Happy birthday, Boney.
Who you talking about?
You.
Would you let me finish?
That's
Anyway,
what she said.
Oh, jeez.
dude, you're fired tonight.
But I'll
Anyway,
see you on the next show.
You're not the boss of me.
I'm the boss here.
Knock it in.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna, because I wanted to start. And I think I've already told George Salazar this. I wanted to do a docu series about the Hispanics here in Holland, like the history.
Yes, you actually mentioned that.
And do I have a booger on my nose?
You always have a burger in your nose.
But everybody's seen it, so.
Hey, it doesn't matter now.
Where's my paper?
I thought it was Oscar the Grouch, but
No, no te metas el dedo.
I'm over there taking my nose. That's still there.
That's a good idea, John. Jam session, man.
well, see, that's what I'm saying is I
Barbecue.
already have everything. I already have what I want. But the thing is having that many bands come out,
Yeah.
and not everybody, like you said, everybody has jobs, everybody has things to do.
Right.
Not everybody can be there.
Right.
But I'm gonna throw it out there somewhere after I get everything done and set it in stone. I want to throw everything out there. You guys will be number one pick.
Mm-hmm.
I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you,
I
man.
was on stage just dancing. I was like,
I mean,
and I was recording. If you actually watch the videos I put on my post, and you look, it's like steady. All of a sudden, you see this.
yeah.
And I saw that.
And that's why I didn't use your footage.
But no, you can see where I start dancing.
But yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while because with that, the Mi Favorita restaurant,
Uh-huh.
they got that new painting on the side of the building.
Okay.
I mean, that just shows how Holland has become known as a Hispanic destination for people.
Yeah.
And,
Since the
I was-
40s, 50s?
Probably about that. Because my grandpa did the same thing. They moved up here for jobs and stuff like that. And,
Right.
all of us were born up here in Holland, except for some of the older generation.
Right.
But, growing up here and seeing the Hispanic population explode, and it's
And
like,
it has too.
I mean, even today, it's like every time and I'm not saying this because it's only there, but every time I go to Walmart, it's Hispanics everywhere. Everywhere.
You went on Sunday, didn't you?
No,
It was come out on Sunday.
I think it was Friday.
Tenemos la cheque, vámonos para comer.
Yeah.
Hombre.
No, it was a Friday.
Sácala, bitch.
It was actually.
Go shopping.
Let's go shopping with the bridge card. It's the third.
No, but I think that needs to be put out there because obviously, there's tulip time, and people always think, oh, Holland's just a Dutch town. No, it's not. It's
Right.
It's
It's
a big
multicultural.
diversity,
Yeah. It's diverse. Yeah.
and I want to put out there
But the Tejanos rule.
Right.
that not only that, I want people to understand that it's not just that anymore. It's everywhere, and you can see it as you drive all over the place. There's like who was the one that just said something about the Mexican restaurants? Like there's a lot of Mexican restaurants in Holland.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own
Their own clientele.
Exactly.
Oh, that was Malik.
Oh yeah, that was my
Malik was talking about how there's just so many generations of Mexicano food, but everybody has. Never like, well, you got like 15 different Mexican restaurants,
yeah.
but everybody makes it different.
Yeah. Everybody.
You
Not everybody.
might like the papas and eggs here, but the
Right.
chorizo and the carne over here is badass, but the
Right.
tortillas over here.
Yeah. There's some of that.
Yeah.
And that just makes you want to go try each and every one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And which is good. There's nothing wrong with that.
Either one's gonna give you chorro or the other one's gonna give you heartburn.
But yeah, exactly.
Pick and choose.
So
Right. Well, take the chorro plate.
I'll take the heartburn from
Yeah, the heartburn.
Heartburn for five.
Yeah.
And here's where I noticed that, his Mexican food is popular is because the
Roy,
Bakery.
yes, that's what I'm talking about, buddy.
What do you say?
He said need to pick a weekend and have a battle of the
That's
bands.
exactly what.
It's already in my play, buddy. It's already in
But
my
where
play.
would you do it though?
Here's the thing.
It's the Kong's part.
Here's
Oh,
the
sure.
thing. When you put something like battle, the word
But listen,
battle,
here's the thing. It's not battle.
right? And because a lot of people will,
It's Tejanos Unidos.
Yeah.
Tejanos
you know,
Unidos.
it should be something like that. It's
More positive.
because, right? Because you put a battle, you battled, and
Every Sunday, every Thursday.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right.
No, it's not about that. It's about everybody getting unidos and
Checking out the
Yeah. The
because
different. Yeah.
because-
Different styles.
we don't get to see everybody play anymore. We don't get a chance to see none of the bands unless we're jamming with them. You know
Right.
what I mean? And it's good to have a band. Like a show come on in and we come and check them out. We are. Fierro band, boom! Hey, let's go check them out. We don't get a chance to see them.
Now everybody gets
do
to
a
see each
show.
other.
Right. So
yeah.
when you do something like this, or it's going to give a chance for everybody to unite
Just showcase,
and just
right?
rub elbows with each other,
Everybody-
love on each other.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
and
Showcase
just
the other bands.
right, and just have a good time if it's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Back in the
Grupo
day,
Viento would like to be a big part of that. If it's going to
yeah.
happen, let us know.
back in the day, they used to do that in Grand Rapids. There was a park on the right
Yes,
side
yeah.
by side, Rumsey
Yeah.
Park. They used to
Rumsey
have
Park.
bands, and the softball games were going.
Oh,
But You got, you know,
There was nothing political about that.
No.
It was
Right.
just a park, and the
They got
guys, the
together.
bands, hey man, we're gonna set up, man. Hey, come on down.
Yeah.
Somebody be barbecuing, somebody be over here,
Okay.
just you know what I mean.
So
Nomás se
just-
juntaban.
Yeah, just like that. Okay, so I was in Tennessee not too long ago. Okay, and the friend I was with, they ended up taking me downtown Nashville. And they're doing a parque. Okay, there's a park, and they had 17 food trucks.
Oh, wow.
In the middle was a jazz band. On the other end of the park was Tejano. The other part was country. The other part was
Wow.
The other part, it was just there was bands all
Different
over.
styles of music.
And they had, I believe it was 7 different beer trucks. So you get to choose what you wanted.
Yeah.
You know
What
who'd be
band-
good for that?
And you know what? Everybody brought lawn chairs, and they sat in front of where they wanted to be seated, like whatever music you like.
yeah, they like, yeah.
Or you could sit in the back and just watch the whole thing
Yeah.
and watch just
You had that view
yeah.
of the whole,
But you know,
park.
here's the beautiful part: nobody fought, nobody argued, everybody
See,
enjoyed.
that was the
That's
thing that brought those concerts in Grandpa's to an end. You know, I love my raza, but sometimes, you know, we
We
get
get
a
out of
little
pocket.
over anxious and we
Yeah.
get out of hand.
Yep.
And,
Oh, yeah.
you know, one bad apple ruins the whole barrel.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so, and that was back in the 70s and 80s, and then it, you know, slowly
Died
slowly
out.
died
Well,
out.
it's time
you
for
know.
us to bring that back.
Anyway,
It's in the works, buddy. I
We're
told you I
going
don't
to
say
bring that
nothing
back
about
in the
everything
Holland,
that
Michigan
works.
area.
Actually, Roy said, we're at Tejano even in the weekends, multiple bands, food
Say
trucks, stuff.
events.
See, exactly what I was just talking
that's
about.
right there, yeah.
And then Alma said, Tejanos Unidos Juntos.
I like that, mija. That's our sister, Alma.
Oh, hello.
And that Elroy is one of
Hola,
those two. That's
¿cómo
my son.
estás?
Okay,
Yeah.
Junior,
Yeah.
welcome. Tim Molina, welcome.
Tim Molina.
Like I said, a jam
What up,
session.
Tim?
We're here all night. Amen.
Yeah, that's true.
Amen.
I like that. Yeah.
But
that's
we're
true.
not going to do nothing without God being first.
Amen.
Amen.
Exactly.
Amen.
We can't do nothing without God being present and without
Primero,
God being.
primero Dios, you know.
Without God, nothing's possible.
Nothing's possible then, you know.
And,
because
yeah,
it all
well,
goes down the drain.
Yeah.
You know.
exactly.
And that's what we've always tried to, you know, before every show, we say a prayer. You know.
Actually, I fell in love with that part because after we
You were,
yeah,
you were part of, yeah, you were part of.
yeah. So
Oh, yeah, we
I was
were.
taking the live shot so you guys can you were talking,
Uh-huh.
and then at the bitter end of that video, you hear I think it was you.
Yeah, he was the one
he was
who
like,
did.
"I'm gonna let us pray before we go,"
Yeah.
and you cut that in the end of the video.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "I like this already. It's awesome."
Yeah, we do that before every show, you know, to give God the praise
Yeah,
and the
glory.
glory, you know, and
Yep, you have
the talent that He gave us is
That's
because
right.
of Him, you know.
Yep,
That's,
exactly.
That's how we've always tried to keep it.
My grandma and my grandpa used to tell us, it's not the style of the music; it's how you understand it.
Right.
Because people are like, "That's a devil's music." So he gave us talent to use it, what you put into it.
Right.
Whether you need to talk, hollers or whatever you want, that's no good. But
Yeah.
you do it out of spirit, out of love. There's where God gives
You
you.
know,
that
and
talent.
you know, it's funny you said because my mom, back in the day, I've learned now. But back in the day, you know, you'd be at a wedding or something, you're singing a song, but you're singing a song of the couple getting divorced or
Right.
or something that's not
Appropriate.
that's not, yeah, without even realizing it. So,
It's
so she would tell me, hey, you
next time don't do that.
you guys don't sing a different song. It's a
Yeah.
wedding, you
Something.
don't want to sing the song of the lady getting caught or the guy getting
Right.
Hoochie mama.
Exactly.
like big butts and hitting them.
I was singing that last night to my wife.
Oh,
She corrected me on the lyrics. She went, oh, I cannot lie, hon. That's what. Oh, I'm like, oh shit.
What were
But
you
no,
saying?
it's something that we just grew up in. Music is an international language, and we could go to a park and they're jamming whatever. You know, and I like that. You know, your feet. If your foot is tapping,
Yeah.
it's good. You know,
Yes.
it's good. You know, and we
Exactly.
were taught and we were raised to don't let it go to your head.
Yeah.
Do what you know what to do.
Stay
And,
humble.
Stay humble.
You know, stay
Exactly.
humble. Don't.
Yeah, everything else will kill your spirit. You'll kill your
Yeah.
God.
Right.
And people will see that. You know,
Yeah.
they creen mucho ese vato walking around with his head up in the air or whatever. Or, you know.
There's a couple guys right now that are doing that.
But you see,
Right, right.
you know, after our show at the casino,
Ramsey Park. You're right. There-
we came out and showed the crowd
I mean, huh?
the love. You know
Yeah.
that we're from the neighborhood. We grew up on off of Granville Avenue.
Right.
So all the people that were there, the majority, they seen us grow up at age 9, 10.
Oh, yeah.
So to see them, like Roy said, they came out of the woodwork. So we came out of the crowd to show them love. Thank you for coming, hugging them. And, our compadres, Joe and Janie Jimenez,
my goodness.
Double J, man, that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, just
We grew up with him.
yeah, we grew. So he's been one of our supporters from day one. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That's
So
And our kids call him Theo, and his kids call us Theo.
right.
You know,
So
and that's the beauty of it.
those families are that support that they've given us. You know what I mean? So
Right. Exactly.
And we got to give it back.
Yep.
You know, it's just right. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
And I mean, I haven't known you guys forever, but just walking the crowd with my camera and everything else, and listening to people's conversations, they're like, "Man, thank you for bringing me. I always bring you down." It was just like, "Man, this is a badass band." And then you turn around and like, "See, I told you I was gonna make you dance. I told you." And there's all these conversations, and it's all because you guys are playing the correct music to get everybody's spirits up and going.
right.
And half of these people weren't even drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I noticed that.
the best part, you had all types of people. You had Chicanos, Tejanos, Mexicanos,
Cubanos,
Yeah.
Bolillos,
Yeah.
Negros. You had them all. And that's the
That's
beauty
the
of
beauty.
it.
Did you guys catch the negrito that was by the doorway that goes outside, where that fire pit was?
Oh, to the left of the stage.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did you guys see the negrito?
No.
You guys were playing right there, and he's like.
He was jamming.
By the time I turned my
he's on
camera,
camera.
he stopped. I'm like, oh.
Caught on camera.
It's just we
Just jamming.
bring the energy to the stage,
Yeah.
and
And
that's
feed off each other.
right. Yeah.
Feed
That
off.
was just
Yeah.
awesome, man. You guys rocked
and,
that shit.
and we don't if we slip up or whatever, we just keep it
Keep
going.
going.
That's it. We're human. Let me Princess Vato, he's human. You know what I mean? So we all make mistakes.
Yes.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
exactly.
but orale, the show must go on.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Had I not been recording, I probably would have been dancing too.
You know.
And that's why we
I would have been dancing.
I know you. I
That,
know
that's
you
why
would.
we did the show that we did Saturday, because at the beginning of the week when Mom passed away, I was conflicted on Monday. I was conflicted. I said, "Man, should I cancel? Should I? What should we?"
Your mom would have said, "Me,
Out
we
of
better get out there."
And that's exactly what it came down to, because I talked to Ray, and Ray said,
No te
whatever
trabajo,
decision you want to make, I'm there with you.
Yeah.
So at first I said, you know what? Let's cancel the show out of respect. And I got a call from my cousin in California, and she put it like you said.
Cristina.
She told me your mom would have wanted you to be out there.
Yeah.
Don't stop doing what you're doing. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
She's
And-
better than you.
yeah, exactly. So we on Monday night I called Ray and I said, "Sorry, Skin, make it happen. Just do it."
Yeah.
Because we had already called.
Because your mom was like this. Jesus, mira, those are my kids. Those are my kids.
And good thing about it, Roy needed that time because he's the boss. He makes the final decision. He prayed on it. We both prayed on it.
Yeah.
And
Amen. We
like
did.
you said, we put God first, and
We have.
and He gave us the strength to be there. All of us, not just me and Roy, all the guys. Because
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
just
Amen.
because my mom loved them too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Exactly.
and they put one tremendous show on.
Oh
in
my
Saginaw.
gosh, the guys did were phenomenal.
That was
man.
cool.
I mean, the first song was a little tough when we got started, for me.
Yeah.
But the guys carried me through, and we carried each other
Right.
as the night progressed, and then seeing the crowd.
Getting
Hombre
into
con
it,
más
yeah.
ganas, how can you not be happy?
Exactly.
And I know that she would say, you know what, good job,
Yep.
kudos, thumbs up.
Yeah.
The crazy part about it is, it was Thursday at the viewing, and I had to use the restroom, so the rosary hadn't started yet. So I went to the restroom,
I remember he said, "Hey, I gotta go back." Okay,
I got out, and everybody's sitting down. It's quiet. Our father Steve was there, and everybody's staring at me as I'm walking out a little bit. What's the matter?
Yeah.
My wife's like, I'm like, oh, okay, the rosary, yeah. Everybody kind of just chuckled a little bit. So then let's move on to Friday, the
Wait,
funeral
when you
at
came out,
church.
did you go like this?
I've done that before. I walked out of there.
Did I forget to put
Friday we were at the church. Well, I thought I turned my phone down, but something's technology's not my thing. As we're all together at the coffin,
Saying
the
goodbye,
Catholic
our
thing
last
goodbye to my mom.
advice.
Yeah.
My phone rings.
Oh, wow.
My sister said,
all three of them look at me like,
there's the
Lord, Jesus.
I said, it's
There's
mom
mom.
calling me, telling me she made it. She made it. I'm like,
That's awesome.
yeah.
I'm already here.
well, after the
Broke the
ro-
ice.
Hey, there's a line outside.
Yeah, there's a light outside waiting for
and
me.
after the rosary, we went home. Okay, we went to my mom's house, and my sister Annie, bless her soul, I love her. She told my tia, because my tia was cooking some hams that some people brought over, so we could have some ham sandwiches after the rosary. When we get to the house, she's going through the keys. Hey, okay, do you have the keys? No. Nada.
That's funny.
Nada. So we started going around the house. Man, my sister says, hey, I'm going to have to climb through the back window. So I started into it. She says the only one that has the key is mom. And her key rings in her purse, and I don't know, her purse is upstairs in the room.
Yeah.
But no, but I had my cousins out there.
The
He
front
picked her
door
up.
is just two different keys. So the inside door never got locked. As if somebody was home. You know, so you had a key to get into
Yeah.
to the porch,
Yeah.
but the inside door, well,
Never
my
got
tia locked it without realizing, hey,
Yeah.
I think Annie's got the key. No. So there's my cousin that was helping my sister. You know, he's like, how do I do it? Because she's got to cross the window's like 7 feet up.
Yep.
So he's not really sure. Do I really want to my sister said,
Buddy, get me in there,
put
kid.
my hands on it.
So bad we
We had some
man.
fun and saying goodbye to her.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
And that's how your mom probably would have run
Right.
marriage.
Right, she would have been cracking up.
They're not crying. They're having
She would have
fun.
been cracking
Right.
up. Yeah,
Having fun.
true.
Right.
Yeah, she wouldn't want us to be just sitting there sobbing. You know,
Right.
yes, it's
You know,
sad.
the Bible says, you know, God gives us 3 days to mourn, but then move on,
Yeah,
move forward.
Yep.
You know, and I get that. It was hard for me when I lost my mom.
Yeah.
I mean, I still mourn for my mom every
Right.
now and then, but
Of course.
you know, it doesn't ever go away. But in that aspect, it's like you have to enjoy that, know that they're with God in God's hands.
Right.
Yeah.
They're better than what we are.
Right.
yeah.
So let's just be joyful.
We're happy. Yeah, let's be
100.
joyful and
Yeah.
And that's what's keeping us afloat and keeping us strong. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So,
I slept like a man. Last night was the first night I really, you know, after this week that we've had, and then the weekend, I slept all day. You know,
You were the
slept
thongs,
good.
didn't you?
You know,
They're comfortable home.
right? I had to keep going like this. My green and yellow's not my color. It
Yeah,
doesn't mix
green
with
and
my
black.
skin tone.
So just the black ones then?
No, but it's like you said, the 3 days, and you know, we're never gonna forget her. And memories are
Oh, yeah,
it's
of
a
course.
good thing to have.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. You
And
know?
nothing but good memories of my mom.
We can-
Yeah, I
yeah.
get it. I get it.
Hey, God bless her. That's that. But we had a great weekend, man, and being a tocada, not so much the funeral, but that was great too because a lot of people showed out and showed their love, you know, and,
Yeah.
and respeto, and for the
Saginaw.
familia. Saginaw, oh my gosh, man, Saginaw's a beautiful people. I mean, to know that you get there and half the parking lot's already full,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I'm thinking, you know, it's 6:30. What's all these cars?
Yeah.
Boom, they're
There's
there.
mass.
Yeah, they're there.
and they,
got-
you know, and they
Grab
do
a rosary.
and they do it old school. They
Oh,
they
yeah.
had menudo, they had
Oh, yeah.
tacos, they had
All night.
you know, all night.
It was a
Wow.
BYOB, so that was even better for the people.
Bring your own bowl.
And
Bring your own bowl.
Yeah.
Not that bowl.
Hey,
You
that
know,
one in the car.
yeah.
Leave that one in the car.
I mean, you could have. You there.
All right, man.
Hey, who's got the munchies?
Right,
Hey,
right.
Hey, man, are we parked, man? No.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you
But
sound
no,
like.
our career has been, you know, we can't complain about it. You know,
Yeah.
you have your ups and you have your downs, man. Sometimes, you know, you make what you want to make, and sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
Yeah.
We did a tour in Lubbock, and
88.
yeah, and we were playing for quinceañera, and you know,
Lubbock, Texas.
we don't get into people's business, but the
Yeah.
husband and wife were not together.
Okay.
So at the end of the night, you know, hey, we're ready to, you know,
Get
let's
paid,
get
take care of
paid.
business.
Yeah.
The ex-husband took off, and
Oh,
he's
wow.
the one that was going to pay us.
Oh, gee.
And
Of course.
well, needless to say, we were there for a month playing the clubs there, and over there it's totally different than over here because
Yeah.
over there, a band one night makes $200. Well, the
wow.
club we were playing at happens to have two bands, so each band gets $100. So we had to pay the guys, and then whatever was left, well, that's our gas money to try to make it back because we didn't want to call.
Remember, it's 1988.
We could have called my jefe and say, hey, Dad, you know, this is what happened. can you send us some video? We need to get back. We need to
Hey,
forget.
Vato, the brothers need to get paid, bro.
Exactly.
I'll find
You
you.
never paid him.
I don't know who you are, but
we
I will
made
find
it back. We made it back. 30 days later.
Right.
We made it back, and as soon as we pulled up into my mom's house, in front of the house with the trailer, that's what you heard out of the van. It ran out of gas. Right there.
Oh wow! What a,
You guys made it.
Well, we actually were on the road. We were in
Kalamazoo.
Grand Haven.
Oh,
Grand Haven. We were coming this way. No, the other. What's
South Haven.
South Haven?
Yeah.
We were in South Haven,
Yeah,
and
Junior
it's
had
like
that
we were we were on fumes. We're like, okay, everybody,
Yeah.
pull out whatever cash you got. My brother, my oldest brother,
the other day I said,
God
he said,
bless
"Man,
him.
ching
He
out,
pulls
what
out
do
a
you think?" He pulls out his last 20 or something.
20 he had put away in
Here,
the wallet. Put it, oh man, that got us home. That got us home, and we ran out of gas.
We pulled
right there.
we're pulling the trailer too.
okay, 1988. So how much was gas back then?
97 cents.
Was it?
It was cheap.
Okay.
So we get home, we made it in. This vato goes in the house first.
Yeah.
This is a setup. He went in the house first. We're getting our things out, and my wife's there waiting. And they go, he comes out and says, "Hey, Roy." I said, "Yeah, what's up, man? Dad wants to talk to you."
Oh,
Okay.
roll.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem. So I go in the house. Hey, Dad, ¿qué pasó? We made it. Yeah, mijo, I need you to take your mom to Louisiana.
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, okay, well, cuando, during the week, or no, if you could take off tonight. I just did like 30 hours on the road. From Lubbock, Texas.
I forgot about that.
And yeah, and he come like, I looked at her like, being cherry.
To take my sister.
I got to take my sister's little girl. So it was me and my mom and my niece. I drove to Louisiana, but I was like, I'll never forget that. It was funny. It wasn't funny then.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Dang, that was.
But yeah.
Dang, that sounds.
1988. Man, I was a young pup.
That was.
It was funny, but
9 years old.
we got through it. Those are the things you go through as in the music business. I mean,
Yep.
we've lost our drive shaft on the side of the road.
Mm.
It's
Yep.
forgotten. You forget a piece of equipment.
Been there.
You got to make it work one way or another.
Have you ever
I
left?
gotta- I
Have you
gotta-
forgotten equipment in a show?
Have I ever what?
Left equipment in a show?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Couple weeks
Oh,
ago.
did you?
In Lansing.
The road.
And it's the road crew forgot one of our cases. I didn't know it. I went to go buy some rims for my car from the guy that owned the event center.
Oh.
So then he said, "Hey, Roy," I said, "Yeah, man." He said, "Get some rims." Oh, okay. Well, by the way, you left the there's a case in the back in the event center. I'm like, "What?" So I went and I picked it up, and it couldn't be a little light thing. No, this thing weighs like 200 pounds.
Of course.
And it was
Xavier, he got married in 1988.
Who?
Xavier.
Don't tell
Got
nobody.
married? Oh man! I thought that was supposed to be a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My bad.
But yeah, so I ended up
Both
picking it up.
got
I called him. I said, "Hey Ray, did the road crew get everything?" He goes, "Yeah, they said they got everything." Well, evidently not, because I'm looking at your case in the back seat. My case? Well, it ain't nobody else's. It's mine. And I started. You're gonna have to demote those guys.
Come on into the office. It's a write up.
Right?
Yep.
But
Exactly.
it's just some crazy stuff.
It's a blue slip.
Yep.
And for the most part, I mean, we have fun, and that's what it's about, because you don't want to start a show with bad attitude. Attitudes we don't, try not to
Yeah.
have them.
Exactly.
I've seen bands, when we used to play with different bands and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
There was even a part where, even before our show started, the band, because it was a norteño band and it was us, the Tejano band, and even before the show even started, peleando in the middle of the dance floor, all because, well, I'm going to put my jump set there. Well, I'm going to put this here. Well, what are we going to do? Wait until we're done.
Yeah.
And nobody started a whole, everybody started fighting in the middle of the dance floor.
Chaos.
Yeah. And it was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Nobody's drinking, nobody's doing nothing. But we were all fighting in the middle of the dance floor because of
One simple, that could have been taken care of.
yeah, all the other band had to do was
Right.
just wait.
Yeah, that's it. And sometimes, like I was saying earlier, sometimes this business will make people change for the worse,
Right.
not for the better. But hey, it's me, man. I get to call one.
Well, see, there's where that fine line. I mean, it's a really, really thin
thin.
line because you had that norteño coming up, this new music coming up, and then you had Tejano that was still playing through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they wanted to show that they were a better band, so this is where it started being complicated.
Yeah.
And
And there shouldn't be that way.
No.
You know, let's just
See,
you want to
enjoy
go
the show.
first, go first. You want to close the show, close the show. You know, hey,
Right.
doesn't make a difference to us who.
And I, you know, the
Who
night in the
is?
casino, I'm glad Roy had told me, hey, when we talked about it, he says, hey, I want to be the first one up. I said, me too, because I don't want to feel like getting out of there at 1:30 in the morning.
Right.
You know,
Right.
'cause it was a late show. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
shoot, I'm in bed by 8:39. You know?
What time did you guys end up leaving that night?
Actually, I stayed for the whole to La Ilusión.
They had to pull me off the stage.
Yeah. You know, because
time to go.
because I looked at him
You know what he
like,
did? He went to the back room where we took our stuff off and left it in the back room
Uh-huh.
in that dressing room.
Uh-huh.
And dude, I'm sitting on stage, I'm taking a film, I'm dancing, you know, dancing with the crowd. All of a sudden, I look down, he goes, throws my leather jacket on the stage. I'm like, I guess I gotta go.
That was the signal. That was the signal that.
I was having fun, man. It was
Right.
like, all right, let's go.
And yeah, I stayed for the show because it's just right.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get done with your show and not support the other band.
Yeah.
You know, so.
oh, I got footage of them.
Yeah.
I think I got.
Ilusión.
think
Oh,
I
Ilusión, yeah, Grupo Ilusión.
I got
With Tomas, right? Tomas.
Yeah. Tomas,
Yeah, Tomas Salazar.
Shout out to Tomas.
Yeah.
Salazar
Yeah.
brothers. Yeah.
I think I got their first 2 songs they did, and then that was.
I tell you what, they opened
I
up.
even asked Michael.
They're
I was
pretty
like,
good. I like
"Do
it.
you want me to record these?" And or a couple songs. He's like, "A couple songs. Just do a couple."
And that's good. Yeah.
But no, they got the whole show.
I'm
dancing with the whole show.
That only helps you guys out as far as, you know, your humbleness and hey,
And
we're right
supporting
here.
them.
Let's do it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
there's a lot of guys out there. Nah, we're done. We're only here to do them.
Right.
And it's not fair. You know, it's not. It just.
You know, and I was just in the spirit. You know what I mean? It was just in the spirit because I was enjoying your guys' music. I was loving it. I was loving the crowd. It was hype. Right? This other band comes on, and it didn't stop.
Yeah.
It was
Kept going.
it kept going. That spirit of the Hano music
Right.
kept going.
Right.
People were still dancing. Floors were still packed. I'm going. This is what I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah.
This is what the Hano music is about.
That's it.
Yeah, I think
And
they
spirit
did.
of music.
I liked them. They were pretty good. I liked them.
Yeah.
And they played all the old hits.
Yeah, they play all the, yeah.
And they bring something to the stage too. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
they got their own show. Everybody's got a little piece of the pie.
Add
And
to
then- yeah.
Bring to the table.
Right. So
Your son said, "Ray set him up."
Ray said it.
You already said- you already said it.
That's funny.
Yeah, you did, Mijo. You're right. It's too late now to sue. But
Right.
But yeah, man, you guys played great, man.
I appreciate
I give you
that.
guys props, man, because it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of talent, a lot of hard sweat and blood and tears to get something right, especially one song.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then you got 15 songs to memorize,
yeah.
and all I gotta do is look back and know what song you're gonna play, or you just say song 2, and everybody's like, got it.
Right,
They're
right.
blending it in.
And we don't have like, I mean, we got a playlist, but nothing that's in order.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm looking at the crowd, see what
Yeah.
they're getting on.
Exactly,
You know,
that's what
if you play a slow song, they're not okay. So that's good. Boom, switch up and let's
Speed
go.
it up. Let's go. Let's
Yes,
do a
right.
different one.
Yeah, let's keep them on the dance floor.
And we've done it we've done it since 1984, since when we started. You know.
He is. You're right.
Where's Bender?
Okay, that's what he told me the other
He knows
day.
that he knows I go to bed real early because I
Yeah,
you
he
know.
gets up early. So
Were you guys with Xavier at the Eagles? Last week? Was it last week? At the Eagles in Grand Haven?
Oh no,
no.
no, we were in Saginaw.
Oh, that's great.
yeah.
No, this was Friday night.
No, I didn't. We didn't because you see, X is man. That vato can. That vato
He's
can rap.
versatile.
Very, man.
He plays-
Oh, I
I
was
always see
gathering
him in
that.
different
Different,
spots.
different
funk,
styles of
he
music.
plays rock. He
Yeah.
plays country,
Jazz,
jazz.
Tejano,
Mhm.
norteño, conjunto. You name
Yeah,
it,
he
we
did.
got it.
When I walked in to the music room at Central High School back in the day as a 10th grader in the jazz room, I heard that cat on drums, and they were doing some stuff that involved. Because I thought, hey man, I'm gonna be the drummer. But come on in. Wrong.
You gotta
He
work
was
for
saying
the
he was
position.
doing some licks. I was like, wow, este vato está pesado, man. And then there again, I had already knew him because his dad already had the Pochos, you know.
Yeah,
The band.
Yeah, the band. But seeing him do jazz and funk and dude, awesome.
It's
awesome,
funny too
dude.
because
We're
every time I
blessed to
see
have
him post something, I always think, "Dang, he's in that band too."
Yeah.
Like, it's like so many times I'm like, he's all over
we
the
help
place.
each other out. It's, I mean, we help bands out of Lansing on the other side.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's how it should. Nobody's competing with nobody. Everybody says, "Hey, I need a player. I got you."
Yeah, I was sitting at home one day, and this a couple of years back, and Mike Medina, our keyboard player, he called me up. Hey, it's on a Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, Sunday or Saturday. During the day, hey Roy, man, I need a lead vocalist. Man, can you come in, sit in? I was like, yeah, man, where? Just tell me when and where. What's up?
Yep.
Well, it was a church festival. I said, okay.
Oh,
What time do we hit the stage?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we gotta be there. I'll be there at 5, man. Don't worry about it. I got you. And that was, it wasn't about this. You have to call me. Hey, I need your help. Boom, I'm there.
So me, bro.
Yeah,
Same
let's do it.
thing with this past weekend. Mike Martinez had to work. He works third shift. Honestly, bro, I'm not gonna be able to make the show because I'm not gonna make it back for work on Sunday.
Yeah.
Hey, we picked up the phone in Caliente. Boom, call my boy Frank Lopez out of Saginaw.
Frank.
Hey, bro.
What are you doing?
Hey,
Oh, you know
guitar
Frank?
player.
He's a good
I
man.
need a guitar player. Tell me what time. Hey, I'm there.
That's cool.
Just camaradas,
Yeah.
friends,
Same thing with Ernie Ortiz.
Ortiz, yeah.
We needed a bass player. Our bass player, lucky him, he was on vacation in Puerto Rico.
Right.
Yeah, well, it's snowing over
And
here.
you're fired. You need to take us with you.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
but
family
family
first,
Yeah.
family first, what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
of course.
and we're blessed to have all these musician friends that,
Oh, yeah.
step
Sure.
up and
Drop
jam
them a
out,
dime.
drop a dime and jam with us.
Oh, yeah.
And mind you, we, combined all together, all the guys with the experience, it's
Oh, yeah.
about over 100 years of experience on that
man.
stage, everybody
That's
brings
crazy.
something to the table.
Yep.
And that's the beauty of
And
it.
that's the blessing of it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's the blessing.
Exactly.
I want to watch that video again.
All right, so we're gonna watch this video again. Hopefully, it's tuned in the way it needs to be.
Oh, it will.
Wait, let me do
Oh,
this
wait,
just to.
Yeah, that would help.
Hold on, let me make the screen.
Okay.
Let's make the screen.
Now watch at the end of the video that last beat.
Uh-huh.
You guys could have continued on with the Bobby Polito song.
Oh.
Watch. I sat there and I started jamming. I'm like, oh, Robert. Mira nomás.
I like the way you guys just captured everybody, man.
Yeah.
You did a heck of a job, man.
It was hot, but we did it.
Right.
I try to make it look like you were on TV.
Well, you succeeded, brother. I'll tell you that.
Yes. Thank you.
Because the effects, the way the slowness, and you slow it down, and then bam. Especially on him on drums. Yeah.
I tried to get everybody like that, but it was like only certain positions. I was like, no, it's not going to work right there.
How can you not get energized by that crowd?
I'm going to watch it over here.
Love that.
Love it.
Yeah, that's sweet. I like the way you tense like the guitar coming out, right there. Like the next guitar player.
Oh man.
Oh, he does.
One of the best.
One of the best. All of them.
Yeah.
That's sweet. I like the way you slow it up. Yeah.
I like that backdrop.
That backdrop is awesome.
That's a new logo. See, and I have a friend of mine, Maribela. She's out of Saginaw. Yeah, she does a lot of that
Media work.
yeah.
Cool, cool. I got Chris Garcia. And saw his bald head.
That's cool, man. You gotta get his job. I mean, God. Now, how long you guys have been?
I started this year. But again, it's not my first rodeo.
Right. Well, yeah, you bring some talent, man.
Oh man, I've been up and down this coast. I've traveled from Michigan, Oklahoma, Texas, California, New Mexico, Nevada.
Right.
You know,
You've got some road time.
Mm-hmm.
Some miles. And that's a good thing about it. That's, and that's like us. The guys bring a lot to the plate, to the table. I mean, with their experience, you can't go around because we've seen over the years who they have jammed with and how they progressed.
Yeah.
I mean,
they've been on the road también.
yeah, seen them grow up.
Naturally.
We've all grown, and that's a good thing, and all of them, all the guys are humble. Nobody's got their, hey, my head's this big. No, that doesn't work. Not for me. And I don't hold myself like that, because without him back there, there's no me. Without the rest of the guys, without Mike, without any of them,
Right.
there is no weak link.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody's a strong link.
Exactly.
And what makes us strong is our faith, keeping us together.
That's
keeping, we always keep it in contact and making sure, if you're not feeling good, we got to make sure you're okay, or
Right.
whatever it takes, because we're family, we're brothers.
Out of the blue, we'll just make it go, hey man, even though we're not playing this weekend,
But
hey,
we'll have
what's
contact with the guys.
What's going on? How you doing? You doing all right? Hey,
How you
está la
feeling?
familia,
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If we know something's going on in the family that, hey, just give him a call, give him a hug over the phone and just say, hey, we're here, man. So,
Yep.
si necesitas algo, we're there, and that's the way it is. If they got an event coming up with a quinceañera, hey, come on in. We're there to back you up. So all you got to do is just let your fingers do the talking, give us a call.
It's what they say. It's a brotherhood.
Yeah, exactly, brotherhood.
It's a
Exactly.
very tight brotherhood.
Exactly.
Yep.
You have to be that way.
You can't get no tighter than family, baby.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And then especially with the guys that we got. I mean, these guys they got a big heart, man. They got a big heart. All of them.
Every single one that was on stage that night, you could tell that they weren't in it for the money. They were in it for the smiles, the dances. They were in it for the love of music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
music.
you saw it in the video of how many people were out there dancing.
My God.
Oh yeah.
Through the entire show.
Right.
Right.
It's like
Song
every time
after
I would
song.
get people out there, I'm like, I got to get more, the people dancing footage.
Right.
And it was like I couldn't get enough of it because I was getting you guys in it, but I got enough of it from behind, watching you guys play.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
So-
the beauty of it, because you get
Yeah.
to see it.
Exactly.
And
I didn't realize there was that many people there. When I seen the people walking in, I'm like, okay, they just kind of started. I'm like,
migrating.
Yeah, exactly.
it's gonna be,
It is
it's gonna be good in here tonight.
Because you guys had the dance floor, the tables, the side tables, the VIPs. Then you had outside that was.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they had a section in the back.
They had the section in the back, and the speakers were on.
Right.
Okay.
There was people out there jamming
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Jamming.
Yep.
So you guys did one hell of a
That was the
job.
only part I didn't catch because
And like Chris said, I mean, to Luis Calderon, he's a upcoming promoter up in Grand Rapids, and he's gonna be doing some big things with different styles of music too. Because you gotta feed the rest of the young crowd that's coming up, with the whatever
The
style.
new generation.
It might not be our style, but it's somebody's style.
Yep.
Right.
So you gotta give it to them, because otherwise, it'll be gone. And same thing with the hand music. We have to keep it alive,
That's
and
right.
let our young kids, our family.
Actually, one of my friends, DJ Fuego. I don't know if you guys.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Fuego.
Mhm.
He was in Texas, and he was actually doing a DJ set out there, and it was
That
funny.
is Tito.
No, Victor.
Victor.
So he was so he was out there jamming out, and on his podcast, or not his podcast, but on his live, he was stating that Texas is bringing the Hano people from Michigan down to Texas. And he goes, why can't we take the Hano people from Texas and bring them out to Michigan?
Yeah.
And then Texas is afraid we're going to take over.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
All
I've heard that
all
said
the
before.
talent we have up here,
I've heard that.
there's
Yeah.
And here's
no
the
way.
thing. Here's
And
the
it should
thing.
be, because we got as much
Because what
talent.
they do in Rosedale Park, down in Texas,
Right.
Uh-huh.
I want to do here.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the idea.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. We've never played the political party thing or whatever. We never played
The politics.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the bands from Texas, I don't take nothing away from their good musicians.
Mm-mm.
But when they bring those bands up here, they're coming for some money. Okay.
Yup.
Now us that were local bands, you know, all around here in Michigan that have put a lot of heart and soul in what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Why do the promoters feel that they need to cut us out, or you know what?
But you guys are a talent. You should be cut out.
You know, we're gonna give these about those 10 G's to come on up, but you know, man,
We're gonna pay you this
we're only
week.
gonna pay you
You know.
$1,000 or
Because they're paying
whatever
for the
the
name.
case- right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's why it's hard. It's
Yeah.
you
Well,
have to swallow that one.
So just to let you know, the video I posted not only with Elida, but with Los Jaime Los Chamacos, or Los Chamacos now, the
Yes.
Garcia brothers. I'm friends with everybody, and then Sammy Garcia, who was part of the Garcia brothers. I actually sent it to him. He loved the video. He said you guys played really badass.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
There was a lot of Tejano artists that were like, "Okay, we see you."
Yeah.
And that's where? And this was up in Grand Rapids. All right, we see you. We see you.
That's cool.
Let's just work something out.
Yeah.
So again, I don't ever speak on something without me having something in the background.
Already on the
Right.
cooking in the pot.
And who was that lady that commented on that thing that said, "Who's this?" And I
Oh,
Green-
Patty, la mejor from the radio station.
Okay.
Patty, la mejor is at a station that
What's her now? La Chaparrita.
Yeah.
The one that was there?
Yeah, the one that announced you guys.
Oh yeah.
La Chaparrita.
Okay.
She said it was a good video, good song.
See, there's another radio station that just popped up, 93.7, if I'm not mistaken, in Grand Rapids. They're on, I think, Tuesdays and Thursdays, like from 12 to 2. Apenas están comenzando with, Tejano music,
Yeah.
and,
Does the one still
it's
play
under
here?
new
Huh?
management. I think it's with Jose Flores, and
No, that was is that 95.3? Are you sure it was 93.6? 93.7 is
who's that?
It's country.
That's country music.
The new one, well, if I'm not, I think it's 97.3.
Oh, 97.3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought
Yeah.
it said 93.7. My dyslexic.
He started a new, something different, another Tejano station.
Okay.
But with different, not just Tejano, but he's, different genres of music.
Mm.
And we have to support each other,
Yeah,
to keep
for
it,
sure.
to keep it to be alive, porque without the support, I mean, look at you guys. I mean, man, whatever you guys need, we're gonna be there for you,
Right.
because you guys are there for us,
Yep.
and that's the way it should be, without any strings attached.
Yeah.
And you
That's
guys
the
bring
beauty of it.
in the local bands to your
Yeah.
platform right here. Just speaks volumes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bringing Mike on, bringing us on, bringing Elias Rodriguez on. Maybe get my compadre Eliberto Contreras on Los Estrellas de Oro, because he's making big noise right
making-
now.
they're next.
In,
They're next.
You know,
Yeah, he played good, man. He's
And-
a hell of a musician.
Just know you guys are
Songwriter.
on the plate.
He's a heck of a songwriter. I'll tell you that.
I mean, he's got some CDs, he's got some stuff out there that just blows your mind, and he's excellent musician, and just he started a very long time ago, and people need to hear that story also.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's again, like he was saying, he wants to do the history of what it was like for Tejanos or Mexicanos, Hispanics
Right,
Living here.
living here in Holland, and how it became and how the growth was.
right.
Yeah.
And the good thing about Holland, man, you can't never go wrong on a baile here in Holland, because you got so many Tejanos here.
To back
And,
you up.
and Grand Rapids, I mean, it's a big city, and there's a lot of Tejanos there, but sometimes, you get a better feel here.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've never had a bad show here in Holland. I mean,
No.
people come out.
That
and-
Saturday in Holland was my birthday, and man,
Oh, yeah.
they came out in numbers. So I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, he didn't know that we had already, it was a
Right.
birthday celebration.
Okay.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
So,
People came out. It was a good show. And
I like Holland. Holland doesn't, they come out, they support, man. That's
They
the
do.
thing.
One of your biggest supporters actually for Tejano music was Veronica Ramos.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank you, Veronica.
She actually just had a triple heart surgery.
Bypass?
Yeah. She's only
Yeah.
40. She's only 47 years old.
Too young.
Yeah.
So and then she's already she's needing a kidney transplant,
Wow.
and she's got some things going on.
Right.
But again, she actually when Tejanos actually started doing some stuff here, and we started getting our first radio station.
Okay.
She actually ran it at the Hope College
Okay.
radio station.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
WHTS.
That- yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Yeah.
But it was for the whole college. So every Sunday night, she would be in the studio in the college and playing Tejano music.
Right.
You know,
know what I
with
hear.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
that person, you know, a lot of the crowd right now probably doesn't know that little history.
No.
So you do something for her,
And just
in that way.
Again, I don't speak without having something in the background.
Right, exactly. Well, they still got like Lupita Reyes. I mean,
Lupita Reyes,
she's an icon,
the
man.
queen
Yeah.
of 92.
That's another. She's another one that I've been trying to get on
Yeah.
the show.
I like it. And
We don't hear enough of like her name. You know, she's been in this business. I mean,
She's the queen of the
she's been in it for years, man.
Yeah, oh,
years.
Because she
You know,
just
I mean,
retired, didn't she?
Actually, I used to every Sunday, because we, again, with the ex-wife and her family, we used to get together on Sundays. Only to listen to 92.7 without cocinando ahí en la grill.
Right.
You know, fajitas and everything else. Y Latino.
That's cool, man.
So we jam out and then we're talking and we do shout outs and then Lupita was like, well, who's cooking out? I'm like, I am. She was like, bring me a plate. So I actually make a big huge plate, send it out to, you know, the radio station.
Yeah.
And the door is always locked. So I'm pounding on the door and she's like, with a big old headset.
Like, who's over there?
Give me a
I'll
second.
be right there.
And she opened the door.
Let me
She's
go to
like,
commercial.
"Plain." No, but she had like 2 plates of food.
You see, stuff like that. It's the little things that matter.
Yep.
You know, it's the little things that matter. The people will remember. Well, I
Yep,
remember when you know
exactly.
so and so.
I tried getting
That's
her
a
on the
good
show.
thing.
Actually, I can.
I tried to get her on the show and that girl from the city council, Coronado, or I think her name is. You always forget her first name. She's on the city council.
Okay.
She's been wanting to get on too.
Sorry, I don't remember her name.
No, it's not that I don't. It's just because I messaged her about being on the show a while back. Actually, last summer. I saw her at the Mural Festival,
Okay.
and we talked for a little bit. But
But yeah, if you guys want to just keep Veronica Ramos in your prayers,
We sure will. Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to you guys after the show.
Sure.
We got, like I said, I don't talk on nothing without having
Exactly.
something in the back burner.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, I want to thank you guys for coming out, man. You guys
Oh,
are
man, it's our
awesome.
pleasure. Thank you for having us. And
yes, for sure.
to all the listeners, I mean, everybody that's watching.
There was a lot of listeners.
There was a lot in there.
Without you
There's
guys,
still
without
plenty.
the public, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be possible. You know,
Right.
if nobody's listening, we have to get it out there, and obviously they're listening.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. They're watching, you know. So
And don't forget to share this video. This video can go anywhere you want it to. Just share it. Just share it off.
I'm gonna put it on YouTube and then I'll share it.
It's
Then
on
you
all
share it.
platforms.
You know, just want to thank all the raza and you guys, all the
yeah.
guys, you know, for all the support and prayers that, you know, last week going through what we're going through. You know,
Right.
we're in our healing process right now, but just remember that God loves you and so do we.
Yeah.
Amen.
Grupo-
Amen.
Grupo Viento, los hermanos Valdez.
to all the guys in the band,
To all the guys, thank
that,
you.
they know
Thank you.
we love them.
All right. Well, we'll give one shout out to Pure West and Ninja Express.
All right.
Thank you for being our sponsors. Let's go ahead and put their logos up here real quick because you know that's
I
how it
unplugged
goes. Ninja Express. What?
I unplugged it.
Did you?
Express.
You did it again.
Express.
Express. Ninja Express. They're where every bite tells a story. Thank you. And then we got Pure West. Thank you, Pure West. Pure West Compassion Club, right here in Holland. Both companies are here in Holland. And then they also got an event coming up on April 13th
Seeds and clones.
from 11 to 5 p.m. It's actually at their location, 9730 Adams Street. Check it out. Give it that music. Did it
You
cut,
know I gotta
did
play.
it cut off?
Yeah, it cut
No,
out.
it always doesn't.
That's a good jam.
I played it back in 1992.
Got you.
Back in 1992, that was right.
92.7.
Javier was on the saxophone.
That's
Oh my
Uh,
God.
Well, yes, you guys are awesome. Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for
Uh,
having me.
Thank you for having
Thank you.
us.
Thank
It was
you.
a blessing to have you guys here, man.
It was our pleasure, brother.
yes.
And
thank you.
anytime you guys need something, you know who to call.
Well, again, we're gonna stay for a minute after the show. We're
Sure.
gonna
Yeah, of
shoot some
course.
dice here for a minute.
Thank you, Rosa.
Bedtime, I
They won't let me go, Xavier.
Xavier, I won't keep him too long.
Yeah,
I
you need some
promise.
tetera.
Yeah,
You gotta go to
He's
sleep.
gonna
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining. We thank you guys for stopping
Thank you, man. I
by.
appreciate you.
Roy
guys,
and
man.
Valdez. Appreciate it. You guys definitely rocked the show that other night. We were there. Got some great footage of you guys. I got a lot of pictures too, so I can
Appreciate
send those to you guys as well.
Before we take off, Javier Guerrero
Oh.
says, my condolences to you guys and your familia. Love you guys. Great show.
Thank you, brother.
Back at you,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Love you,
Thank
brother. Take care.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Yes.
To all everybody that came in.
Stay healthy, carnalito.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody have a good night. Again, thank you for our guests and our viewers, and we will see you guys on Wednesday. Whatever Wednesday. So
See you on the
thank
flip
you
side.
for coming back. Thank
God
you.
bless. Be safe.
Have a good night.